young kids call it, they need some dribbles.
Dribbles.
Well, speaking of us up here, Toasty in the booth, who we got on the sideline with us today?
On the sidelines today, you've got Big Bird's left knee reporting in live from the sideline. It's a cold, chilly winter day today on Washington's sideline, and I think they came in with bad intentions in this game. Back up to the booth.
You stay warm down there on those sidelines. Remember, don't sniff the snow. Quick little out route.
Quick little out route, but he was met with some pressure.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
I believe that bad news is coming sooner than later. I think we're going to get a couple fumbles today on this game.
Well, you know, the Washington defensive line was told for every sack they get a free visit to the local bordello.
I might have to suit up. I got a little extra weight up return. I think I can make it happen. It looks like we're trying to keep wide. There we go. Good play by Oregon State. Washington's very aggressive. Seems like they've been having that kind of mindset for the last couple of years in the front set.
Oregon State running up the middle, a nice 9-yard gain. Looks like 8 yards is what they're calling it on the board. You know, the Oregon State quarterback last night got into a little bit of trouble out on the town. We'll talk about that more after a while. Drifting to his right and throws to absolutely no one.
As you know, I'm reporting here from the sideline. As you know, Steve Sarkisian Jr., he is always inebriated coming to the sideline game. And last week I called into question their players as well. And I believe that the quarterback might have gotten himself a little tipsy last night. Let's see if he's got a hangover this morning.
Based on that roll of that throw, it just might be.
Or the invisible man has the scholarship to play wide receiver at Oregon State.
We got another run. It looks like we're in front of the end zone. Demir Collins, 10-yard rush for the team.
Lucky number 13 scoring 6 for Oregon State.
Well, hey, if the quarterback is going through what we think he is, I'm thinking hitting the ball up wouldn't be too bad, huh?
The Beavers lined up for the kickoff. Number 16, deep to return.
And the kick. Beautiful deep kick. And Washington is going to be a puss and take a knee in the end zone. Run it out, boy. Run it out.
Well, Coach, I think he said he got enough tape of him taking some of those things, and it might not be going so well, so I think his best fit here in the snow.
I think the real question this good Friday, this good crisp morning is Oregon State's defense. As I was trying to bring it up, our play goes for 22.
All right, Sam, it's not bad how you first started off. Now that play looked like it was supposed to be destroyed from the jump, but great effort by the receiver here. My God, that's how you look for some playmakers out there.
And you know, interesting fact, Washington had their jerseys for this game made by Grease or Us.
Looks like they came to play butterball, huh?
That's right.
Or make snow angels in the grass.
All right. Well, apparently Washington has their own version of Dez Bryant out here, and so ironically, it's going to be a great time for Oregon State to blow up.
And I'm curious now that the snow is falling. I've always heard the rumor that Sharp Jr. is so drunk on the sidelines that to defrost his side of the field, he just breathes on the snow. Is that true?
I've heard those reports, but it looks like it's more of that and a combination of him actually having alcohol on the sideline. That is an amazing feat that he even got it into the stadium.
Well, you know, when you light alcohol on fire, it makes it pretty flammable.
Oh, my goodness.
And, you know,
that might be 6 unless it's coming back.
My goodness.
Oh, the infamous flipping.
So what a beautiful win.
One could wonder that since that game last week, did Steve Sarkisian put a little money in the ref's pockets today to get that clipping call, because there was a lot of clippings called on his team last week.
Well, you know, it is no mistake that the refs today are all graduate assistants for Oregon State.
That makes even more sense. Well, it looks like Washington's got a little bit more of the snow to overcome today.
Let's see if they can get it done on this 3rd and 9, actually.
Washington going to put some pressure on the Oregon State defensive back, and they can't do it. They in a situation like that, you can't throw short of the first down line.
Got to find the sticks, Coach.
Yeah, but that penalty was very costly because of the clipping. They took 6 off of the board. They're gonna have to settle for 3 if they can get it.
And think they got this far off 2 amazing plays. Not your typical way to start up the field. Looks like we got a good spit.
And the kick is no good. You know, I've seen better legs on a stripper than that, boy, because I think I could have kicked the ball further than that.
Maybe Coach Sarkisian Jr. should have brought him something.
Update from the Score Center. Penn State. It's funny that you mentioned them, Todd. They're up on Ohio State, the number 3 team in the state in the nation, 10-7.
Well, you know, there's only 2 things in life that the old coach hates. That's Ohio State and taxes.
Still first down.
I think Steve Sarkisian Jr. is having a little discussion with the ref after he paid him off earlier today, because they just got that clipping call right back.
Well, reports that I got from up here in the booth is that Washington had a bag waiting on the sideline just in case he got a little risky over there.
You know, with all the success they've had running the ball today, that quarterback is bound and determined to throw to everyone.
I mean, if he can make something shake from the inebriation, but I mean, hey, we'll see. Inebriation, I'm sorry. A little shaking up, might be a little drunk myself on the sideline here.
I was going to say, have you been in Shark's sideline supply over there?
I think so. I think something's in the Gatorade.
Look a little Maker's Mark.
As my grandmother would say, don't hide it, divide it.
That makes that 4th and 22.
Let's see if we can get a good return here.
Todd was right. They went away from the running game, and they ended up with nothing to show for it.
We got a fair catch. Mr. Polk.
Polk waves at the ball and drops off the side.
Let's see if Washington can do something here, man, because they made 2 great plays last possession, but ended up with no points.
Got it on the ball right there. It is. They won by 20 days for 8 yards. I just feel like this game is how much your quarterback can rely on turning his back to the front 7.
Oregon's defense is solid, but I wouldn't say they're great. They gave up a decent amount of points last week against Cal. Cal's a decent team, but I think this Washington team is definitely better, and they're ranked. So we'll just see if Oregon's defense can actually hold up to this.
I talked to the Washington coach earlier today, and he said he planned on, quote, cramming the ball down Shark's throat.
And there it is, Cameron Davis, another big run, 6 yards. I'm trying to tell you, if you can turn your back to that front 7 and give it to the guy behind you, you might just come away with a W.
Washington seems to be going total beast mode right now.
I mean, they're only lining up in 2 wide, so I mean, you gotta play. Oh,
great play. Sam is sacked for what, 6 yards?
Second and long.
That
Yeah.
play actually was quick. He had it to look you on. The receivers just didn't give him time. Give him something to look at.
Yeah, and the defender's nickname is Potbelly, and Potbelly got the sack on that one.
He looked like he was diving for a stack of pancakes right there.
Well, that's what the defensive coordinator has told everyone on the defense, that Washington secretly has pancakes in their pants. Washington lining up now, single set back, man in motion. They're going to run the ball again, right up the middle.
Wilkinson gets the tackle.
It's almost as if Oregon State doesn't recruit defensive tackles. Your thoughts?
Third and 9.
It's looking kind of bad down here on the sideline. They're already gassed. It's kind of wild. We're only in the second quarter. Maybe it's because of all of those flapjacks they were eating before the game.
He's got a man open on the outside. Ooh.
Looked like he could have gone for more, but they still got the first down. So they got them. They got that sack yardage right back, and then just made a beautiful play right there.
It looks like there's a little bit of confusion with the linebacker.
Oh my goodness!
Called a loss of 5 yards on
55 bringing the wood.
second and 15.
Look like Oregon State is bringing a boom.
Maybe I reported on the wrong sideline. Oregon State looks like they came to bring the pain.
55 said, "This is my boomstick."
Good defense.
Once again, Washington's looking at a 3rd and 9.
Can
The
they
Oregon State defense seems to have stiffened up a little bit against the run. That's
maybe
something my ex-wife says she wishes I would have done more of, stiffen up.
Oh, they're gonna give it up. I was just about to say maybe they become they snapped out of their drunkenness and got sober, but look like they're all yep. They back in the same situation all over again, giving up a 3rd down, and the quarterback for Washington 7 of 8. They're in a wildcat formation. That almost got loose.
Thank God for shoelaces. Now, if you're the head coach of Oregon State right now, what are you looking to do on defense?
Not until they get closer to maybe the 10-yard line. I'd probably be running a cover 2.
I'm trying
like
to
a sin cover 2 or maybe a jam cover 2. We want to cut off all those crossing routes and them angles they might get. That'll still put you in good defensive position to actually stop the run, but Oregon State hadn't been doing a good job of that anyway. What do you think, Zoo Daddy?
Well, I'm agreeing with you there. I think when they're far away from the red zone, I'm thinking maybe you steal it with a slow look. You come down and back to that too. And then if you close to the red zone, maybe you got to catch the guys, man. See if they can make some one-on-one plays. Maybe hold the blitz for a little bit, make the quarterback really work for it, though.
Well, they did something there because they made the stop they needed. They're going to get 3 points, hopefully, unless Washington's kicker's legs aren't strong enough to get this. They got that one now.
And if you watch number 2, the kicker for Washington, after he kicks the ball, he seems lost on the field, like he doesn't know which sidelines to go to.
Maybe both teams are drunk today. Oh, big play.
It was a great stiff arm on that return.
I think he could have got loose if he would have stayed to the outside, but it looked like he was looking for the contact.
Quarterback in trouble, throws up a prayer, and is caught by the assistant coach for Washington on the sideline.
It looked like he was about to take that sack. I don't know how he pump faked out of that run, but, I mean, I think Steve Sarkisian Jr. is breathing a sigh of relief on the sideline after that play because he could have been dropped for like 20. And now they're ending up in a 3rd and inches.
You know, he's not giving 13 enough love on offense. Every time he's giving 13 the ball, 13 has delivered. What does he do now that it's 3rd and inches?
He gave him another chance. He got him the first down for sure. Not as many yards as before, but still he's doing a good job. He's 5 of 5 with 35 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry, and he's got a TD. So,
you know, rumor has it that the quarterback and the running back had a bit of a tiff over a girl, and the girl said, whoever performs better against Washington gets to have my good loving.
Well, that'll do it for you. But it doesn't help that the quarterback then went and got wasted afterwards.
Well, he had to drown his sorrows somewhere.
Because he's not playing too great today. But maybe that can change. Maybe he'll sober up in the second half. The second quarter is almost over. We got about 2 minutes left. We're under 2 minutes, actually.
And live from the booth, I heard on the Washington sideline, all the players are taking a couple shots from Jack Daniels Honey. Just to stay warm.
That's just to keep sore throats at bay. Oregon State in the huddle, passing around the old flask.
Got every play driven on every set.
That was a pretty good throw.
Good throw. What a good throw. Hit the ball and with the 19-yard reception. Great throw.
It's a scene from The Longest Yard with that flask being passed around in the huddle, huh?
Well, you know, that pass had a little bit of a wobble, so much so that if it was a girl, she would make it clap when she walked.
And there he is. Number 13, we just talked about him getting him back involved in the game. I guess Coach Stark heard you.
I wonder if he's going to try to run the clock out here at the end of the half and get this touchdown, or at least get some points on the board. So because I even forgot who received the ball because I didn't partake in too much of the Gatorade over
here. We got a sack by Washington, something good for them there. Hopefully they can hold this drive to 3 points, what they're looking for. But at halftime, they do receive the ball, Washington.
Okay. That doesn't bode well for Oregon State. They probably want some points on this drive. And that was a terrible pass.
My gosh.
You know, I could hear the quarterback scream, even up here in the booth, no, she's my girlfriend.
Still fighting for it. And ironically, the girl goes to the University of Washington. How crazy is that?
And is engaged to the entire defensive unit. Apparently, the girl's a Mormon.
Sounds like a garden tool to me.
Yeah, no.
And once again, the return man showing Oregon State's quarterback what his girlfriend likes to do best: to take a knee. Looks like Oregon State's coming out in man. Washington wide open over the middle.
Wide open in the middle. My goodness. For 32 seconds left, that's more than enough time to get a good job and finish it.
Oregon State's defense looked like they couldn't lock anything down. In that man defense just now. Oh my goodness, 2 broken tackles and we loose.
Of course, that is Gronk's cousin playing tight end for Washington.
We know what Gronk did in the pros, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's about to get nasty here.
I'm not sure, but I think I see Bill Belichick sitting in the stands applauding.
Terrible run play by them right here, though. Especially if they're trying to get some points on this drive.
Washington showing zero respect for Oregon State.
He's gonna throw it out of bounds. Is he gonna? I wonder if the coach is gonna give it one more shot before the end of the half. It looks like they are. They're out here. They got 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back.
Well, and if you notice, Baby Gronk has come back out on the field. Look out for the tight end on this one.
Oh my gosh, a dot. A dot up the center of that zone.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know the slogan for Little Caesar's Pizza, but hot and ready, wide open.
Hot and ready. Hot and ready indeed.
Washington's quarterback just said, "Call me Red Ryder because I'm out here dropping DB."
There it is. Let's see if we can get a last.
Oh my goodness! A man got left in the dust.
Go. He's gone. He's gone. Wave bye-bye. He's gone to the house.
And that is how you do it.
That's how you answer.
That's how you mean.
That
like
is
taking a
definitely how
jacket with a
you
bunch.
answer. That's just
Silas
like
Bolden showing the world why he makes $3,000 a game.
that's like getting hit with a Goldberg spear right there. Right before the half. Man. This is a rivalry game too. Wonderful game we're having today. 17-10. Beginning of the second half. Going to Washington. He's going to need it again. I don't think Washington decided they're going to even come out of the end zone today on these kickoffs.
Hey, man, they said they realized they may not be built like that in the return game, and that's a smart decision.
Yeah, because special teams has been the downfall of many teams.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, wow. What a zip it in there. I mean, hey, a play could have been made. Probably should have been made, but Oregon again, like wet bread. Just a little too strong.
And I don't know if it's the weather or not, but that definitely was a frozen road.
All I'm going to say is that cornerback might need corrective eye surgery because he was blind as a bat on that pass.
Hey, this Davis kid for Washington might be a little bit of a monster.
He's looking legit. He had a touchdown run, but, I mean, they took it off the board because of clipping. But we know how the refs are. They love that call.
There you go.
Uh-oh. He's starting to get loose.
Starting to warm up. I don't think he ever felt the weather out here, huh?
I don't think so. I think he's been sitting in the heater just waiting to burn out.
Some people settle for the typical thing.
Oh, I don't know about that play right there. We hadn't seen the quarterback.
That's a good play call.
We have not seen the quarterback run. It's lost them some yardage. Or it might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not entirely sure. Once again, I've been
the name of that play was anything you can do, I can do worse.
Play action fake.
Oh, a pick. He definitely did not realize that his player was not there. Those jerseys were blending in with the snow.
Exactly right. Those white jerseys camouflaged him. Oregon State going back to the ground. I tell you, Scooter Collins is putting in some work today on the ground.
He's putting in a good day of work, actually. Might lead him right to the win.
If you'll notice, the quarterback seems to be crying every time he hands the ball off to Scooter.
He is losing his girl every time. So, I mean, that was a nice little play. Got them the first. Might calm the quarterback down. He might sop up some of them tears now. Let's see if he can get a big play.
He was able to scrape off the icicles formed by the tears of losing his girl to Scooter.
Another good little dump down. Look like he's getting warmed up now. Like I said, he might have snapped out of that inebriated state, right into soberness, drying up them tears. I see. He's able to see.
In the huddle, it seems that after the quarterback passes to Flask, he's looking at what seems to be a picture. It looks like it could be a naked picture of his girlfriend given to him by Scooter.
There it is. We're rush for first down, Mr. Henderson.
Call it a gain of 5 yards.
Direct snap.
First down.
Hopefully the QB doesn't take it too far into his hands and lose them the game, though. Washington is really outgaining Oregon State, though. But Oregon State leads.
Just not capitalizing.
Oh, my goodness. What a laser. The defender was right there.
First down.
Tommy Spencer seems to be throwing his hat in the ring for the affections of the young girl in question. Talking with players from both teams last night at the pregame dinner, they kept mentioning this game as the Ho Bowl.
And that's how they're playing, as if everyone's toe in question is at the stadium.
You know, you would think Sharp Jr. would try to run the ball a little more. It kind of makes you wonder who he wants the girl today.
It really does. But he ran it right there. As soon as you said something, he ran it right there. So I don't know.
Maybe you got a direct line to Coach's ear. Their Coach Mother.
If I could tap in, but I think he's too locked in on the game, just trying to win it at this point. We'll definitely interview him afterwards and see what his mindset was on this topic we're talking about. Mm-hmm. I can hear him mumbling something under his breath, though. Can't make out what he's saying.
Possibly that he shouldn't have made that throw.
Well, Washington had that offense on lockdown.
There it is. Now let's see if Washington can respond to their last turnover on the last drive there. 2010 Oregon State.
The largest lead of the day so far.
Mm-hmm. And we're talking upset special here, boys.
And once again, Washington says no thank you on the return. Number 12 is just ready to get to the sidelines and drink his hot cocoa. Right.
It's hot beer.
Definitely spiked.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my God. Tremendous block off the pitch. My goodness. Flat line. Jesus.
The worst
We gotta go check to see if that man is okay.
Are we not looking at that for targeting? You know, that's kind of the new way of the game in college football. My God.
I think both sides have been paid off. They are looking the other way on all these amazing destructive hits.
Goodness gracious.
That one could have been called as targeting as well. He launched off his feet towards the head and neck area.
55 says, I've got your beast mode right here.
Nerds.
Oh, my goodness. He got him open. He's going to get 5, but not a lot. I think he probably would have wanted a little bit more from that play.
Nerds.
Throwing short of the stick again. I know you believe.
Oregon.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I know you can believe that throwing it short on 3rd and 8 can lead to problems because they're already down with only 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And they haven't shown any resistance to stopping Oregon State.
I was just going to say the head coach has a great deal of confidence in his playmakers because if you're throwing short on 3rd down, You're expecting your playmakers to make a play and cut that upfield, but
Going deep and throwing to no one.
He's throwing to the sideline defender.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
AKA the cameraman. Beautiful screen set up. As discussed, I think Eric Bowers might be the brother of Brock Bowers.
Well, he sure is showing the Bowers powers on that one.
We got 2010 going into the 4th. Let's see if Washington can make a miraculous comeback or we got the upset cooks for the day.
It's not looking like Washington's giving much resistance here. Even the mascot's kind of distraught.
That's bad business if the mascot's not in it. That's his job, right?
He's supposed to be supplying the energy on the sideline, but he wasn't doing it there. Oh my gosh. There was a man running naked in the middle of the field, like my boy Tommy Pickles used to say. And the QB is blind as a bat and didn't see.
Tommy Pickles, my God.
He sacked again. 3rd and 33. I lied. I said they were out of it. And I think Oregon State quarterback just put them right back in it.
You know, because we all know sacks go against rushing yardage. Is this yet another ploy of Oregon State quarterback giving up intentional sacks to have better numbers to get his girl back?
He's point shaving?
I believe he is.
Point shaving a stat pad. My goodness.
Point shaving stat padding for the girls. Okay.
Who would have thought we got to this point? He's already getting paid.
Oh, that was a dot, though.
That was a dot. I'm telling you, that stat padding's a thing, boy. Even in a winning effort, you do it, you know?
I don't think he's past half field right here.
How do you think some of these guys win the Heisman, boys?
He's definitely
Can you
not past
hear
half
him?
field.
On the sidelines, can you hear the quarterback yelling, "That's my girlfriend," every time he throws the ball?
At this
Why would
point,
you go for that anyway?
At this point, it sounds like faint whimpers of "That's my girl," because I think with a TD on the board from the running back and almost about 60 or 70 yards, I think he's definitely won this competition.
Mm-hmm. And also, Coach, you're being a little nice about it. It's more so that's my, for lack of better words, female dog.
No, it's more like that's my ex.
You know?
And you know, for those listening, wondering why would the team go crazy over one girl, keep in mind their mascot is a beaver.
Good coverage by Oregon State defense. Oh, almost broken down. If he would have broke that tackle, I think he's out to the races.
That hit made 22 drop on his knees and pray to somebody. Coach Shark sure does love this 4-2 defense, even though he's leaving the middle of the field wide open.
Well, if you got some disciplined middle linebackers, and apparently 55 is, because he's been all over the field today. I think
anybody's voice is.
Washington blowing a chance to get on the board here. They're running out of time. I know that much.
I think it's safe to say, based off the third quarter and the start of this quarter, at the 2-minute mark, the game's going to be decided.
Silas was trying to make something shake, but that linebacker was fast as hell.
Now the question is, does Shark Jr. let Scooter have the girl, or will the quarterback? No, the quarterback.
He threw it to the running back. So I don't know how that works out in his favor. I mean, it could work out in both of their favors, I guess. He's getting yardage. He's getting yardage.
Could that have been an olive branch saying, "Hey, we can share the hoe"?
Possibly.
I think so. At some point in this young life, you gotta know they're not yours. You just gotta share. Sharing is caring, as they say.
Teamwork make the dream work is what I heard.
Man, how we gonna win the championship if we are again every day?
Neapolitan is just a menage a trois of ice cream.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. First down.
If they put a score up on the board here, it's going to be that. I think that's it. That run play went nowhere.
And just when I thought the olive branch had been extended, as soon as the quarterback handed the ball off, he screamed, "He has the ball, he has the ball."
He definitely looked like he tripped him from behind.
Self-sabotage, just when we thought things were getting good.
They went horribly wrong.
Pride can be such a use wrong.
Oh, how is that not a touchdown?
I also think the refs might be drunk because that looked like a touchdown to me, Todd.
That looked like a score. I guess that padding and viewership is what we're here for, guys.
A handout to the running back. I guess he's openly giving up the chance at the girl now because the running back has 2 touchdowns. There's no way he can come back in this competition. Maybe the olive branch was made too late.
The extra point attempt is good.
It kind of makes you wonder, was that supposed to be a play action? And the running and Scooter said, "No, I'm taking this."
Hey, sometimes you gotta take it to your own hands. Let's see if they take it out this time to get some razzle-dazzle. Absolutely not.
You know, as I'm pulling up my phone here, looking on Craigslist, I've found number 12's profile, and it seems he liketh the men.
Well, he's sure not trying to run into him.
No, but it's not his fault. He does what he does best when he's around the guys, and that's that can need.
84 is loose. Oh my goodness! A one-time strike, like a lightning bolt, and they were like, "No, we're not done yet."
We haven't heard from Dez Bryant Jr. in a while, but he finally came back from it. So maybe Washington has something up their sleeve that we didn't know about.
It's looking likely.
Either I'm having a stroke or I'm smelling toast on the field.
I definitely think Steve Sarkisian's alcohol abuse is getting out of control as he lined up in a kickoff return for an onside kick attempt. Oh my goodness! We might be going crazy today, baby. Washington gets the onside kick, and we're getting loose as a goose on the sideline. Steve Sarkisian is distraught.
Speaking of loose as a goose, they have begun to play Boosie Badass on the sideline here in Washington.
What's the song? Set It Off?
Hey, you better know it.
He's going to make something shake. Cameron Davis.
And I guess I have to retract my statement by the 2-minute mark. We know this game is over, and it looks like it. But 5 seconds later, we had a whole new ball game.
We're in a whole new atmosphere right now.
My goodness. And is that
I thought it might have been an interception. I think he was trying to come underneath, but he cut it too shallow. We're in a 2nd and goal here, guys. Who would have thought this game would have got interesting so fast?
Yes, well, Oregon State bow up.
They might.
A field goal does not hurt them here.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. They can come away with points either way they want.
It does not hurt them, but it would. I think it'll shut down some of this momentum if they just get a field goal here.
I definitely believe they won 7. I mean, like most teams, you always want to come away with 7 down here. And Oregon State bringing a little bit of that house.
And he got some.
Jalen Pope.
Hey, he might not want to return the ball, but one thing he's gonna do is catch the ball.
Well, he knows if he catches a touchdown, his boyfriend's hugging.
I mean, all I'm gonna say,
onside kick coming here.
all I'm gonna say is he's probably good at catching a lot of balls.
And they get it this time. They may be ball game, fellas.
That might be the ball game.
You know, Washington calls number 12. His nickname is Chin Dribbler. The pressure is all on Oregon State's offense. Washington's defense seems to be showing up. They've got work to do.
Chin dribbler.
Because he be dribbling them balls on his chin.
Oh, I couldn't hold it, man. I had to mute. I'm sorry. I couldn't stay in character for that one.
He's a wild boy. See what Oregon State comes away with right here.
And that will be all, folks.
That'll
You should
probably
see
do it.
knees here, and the ball game will be over.
Man, that is insane. Washington turned up for like the last couple of minutes, and then, like I said,
All it took them was about a couple seconds, and they got active for a little while.
if they could have got a stop there, they might have been to make this game real interesting. Oh, that's a personal foul. He was kneeing the ball. That was a personal foul.
Refs are still letting them play, boys.
Well, if the referees would spend more time looking at the game and not the girls on the sidelines, maybe we'd see some more flags.
I think if they stop looking at the girls on the sideline and stop counting that money too that they're getting paid off with by both head coaches, they'd probably be doing a better job of officiating.
What a fantastic ending to the hobo.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good broadcast here. Pretty good, I would say about 45 minutes of football.
And a reminder to everyone, the hobo today was brought to you by Clunker Cars. Do you want an excuse to be late to work? Buy a Clunker car.
I thought Oregon State was giving them time on the board when they kicked that field goal, but it expired. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to go interview the head coach at Oregon State after trolling away a 13-point lead in
about a minute.
In a minute and a half.
In about a minute.
I guess I will be next.
We're gonna wait for the Oregon State coach to come off of the sideline and into the tunnel. So, and we're all gonna get a chance to interview the Oregon State head coach, see what his game plan was, how Washington almost snuck up and took it away from him, but just waiting for him to come back into the tunnel.
Well, I personally, if you could get him to show you the trophy hoe that the winning team gets for the hobo, that would be great.
Let's go, man.
All right, Coach Zero.
I can't move. Zero.
Okay, let's give him a second. He's got to work out some technical difficulties, and then we'll get right to the questioning of Coach Zero.
That's a nice way of saying he's making out with the cheerleader.
Are you plugged? Try it now.
Oh,
Okay, I guess it's me that's playing next. Y'all are gonna have to interview Coach Zero.
I got it.
Okay, I was about to say. All right, Coach Zero, are you ready for some? Are you ready for some questions?
I am.
I don't know who wants to start, but I'll go ahead and start. There was some controversy there out on the field. The booth reporters were saying there was a competition between the running back and the QB for the affection of a girl who goes to Washington. Can you comment on that?
I cannot. What I do know is we play to win the games, man, and at the end of the day, we came out and both our QB and running back, Demir Collins, played a really, really good game, and I'm proud with the level of effort we had out there and coming away with a tough, hard victory.
Gotcha, Roger, Coach. Hey, so what was your game plan knowing that you were in a Snow Bowl, and then obviously with the whole jersey dilemma there? Was it not to just
Who's green?
kind of just run the ball the whole game? It seemed like you got a little pass happy there and somewhat in the midpoint of the game, but then you always end up going back to that run game, establishing that early. What was your mindset there?
I mean, we need to score, man. I felt coming into the game, Washington was a really good team, offensive and defensively, and as you can see by the tight game, man, like I feel like we need to score and we need to get some points on the board and then let our defense carry us throughout the rest of the game. And I think we came out and we can get better in areas, but I think we came out and did what we could, and we live and we learn and we go next week, try to improve, and we'll come back out.
Understood.
Well, Coach, your defense seemed to go to sleep there for about a minute and a half, giving up huge plays. Is it true that you were raffling off positions on defense to people in the stands during that time?
No, man, that is absolute nonsense. We play our best players, and that's why we recruit, right? We recruit well, and we're going to play the best man at every position, and to give ourselves the best chance to win the game. And that's all we can ask for. We give ourselves the best chance to win the game, and we go from there.
I got one more question for you, Coach. How do you feel about people saying that you are intoxicated on the sideline and some of that bad habit and alcoholism is passing down to your players, as we've had a couple of bone plays at the end of the game and then clearly some bad start-off play from your quarterback? How do you feel about people thinking that you're not properly doing your job and you're influencing these kids the wrong way?
Just like I tell the player, we try to cut out outside distraction. It means nothing. Last time I checked, we are undefeated in the last couple games, so we'll just try to keep this train running. We don't pay attention to the media and the outside distractions, man. We just try to play our game, and hopefully, if we keep doing that at the end, we'll be where we want to be.
Well, Coach, I'm looking forward to talking with you more at my next weekend's Coach's Cookout, so we'll see you there.
All right, thank y'all for having me.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. All right, we're ready for the next game. We're rocking and ready to go as Vanderbilt takes on the #1 Tennessee Vols.
Now, oddly enough, Vegas has the over-under for most points scored in this game at 200.
It could be a runaway, as Vanderbilt isn't built like that this year at least. They're 4-5, and Tennessee has been rolling through some really good teams.
Well, for Vanderbilt, 4 wins is a stellar season. Rumor has it they are constructing a statue of the head coach.
What rumor is that?
Oh, that they're constructing a statue of the head coach for winning 4 games in a season.
That just seems to be the rumor on the floor.
Is that the ceiling or the floor, actually? The question that needs to be asked. Because if our ceiling as a coach is 4 wins, I don't know what to tell you as an organization.
Well, when you become the head coach at Vanderbilt, you set your expectations low.
All right, we got a 1st and 10 here. Vanderbilt received the ball. Let's start the game off, and we're on our way here in Knoxville.
Tennessee coming out in a 3-3 stack and instantly getting it back. 2nd and 15, 5-yard loss on the play.
Already, this defense has decided to impose their will, I guess, on the game because we starting off with a sack. That's an aggressive start.
It seems that Vanderbilt's quarterback is a little antsy. He might be top tier athlete used to just taking off, and so I think he gives himself a little more time here. As you can see, it just doesn't work out for him too well.
I think Tennessee's got a bunch of athletes on the field, and I think Vanderbilt doesn't know what to do right now.
You know, for a bunch of smart guys that go to Vanderbilt, that offensive line seems to be confused by this 3-3 defense. Who do they block?
I mean, they've got enough blockers unless the Tennessee balls are blitzing, but it looks like they're just coming with a three-man rush.
And Ham-Hawk Jink is back in the booth. How do y'all feel about Vanderbilt's chances in this game?
Well, they've got 2 chances, 0 and none.
If I was a betting man, I'd put all my money on Tennessee winning this game. Oh no! Oh!
On the punt return. That was probably the most highlight that Vanderbilt was going to have, and even though they didn't cause it,
Yeah, I mean, that could have been bad for Tennessee. Would have definitely gave Vanderbilt some field position. Maybe they could have done something with, but they end up recovering it. So, hell of a pass. Hell of a pass. My goodness, that DB was on him like a fly to stick him.
He was on him like white on rice.
Oh, we're doing a flea flicker, and Brown breaks the tackle. He's going to just throw this one away.
And Vanderbilt's coming out with some defensive intensity. Let's see if they can get a stop and get off the field.
That's what they're going to need to do in this game, because if they don't, Tennessee will run over them. It's like a freight train in motion. Oh, my goodness. Good defense.
And again, with a little bit of pressure by Corey Brown, causing the errant pass over the middle, floating in the air, 3rd and 10.
It's almost as if Vanderbilt thinks they may have a chance because of a muff punt.
It did give them a little bit of confidence on Tennessee.
You gotta have whatever you can take as a confidence builder. You gotta take it.
It's helping because Tennessee doesn't score on their first drive, and they're prone to do that.
That's been their character all year, right?
For the most part. Let's see if this is going to be a defensive battle. I don't know if Tennessee's defense is up to par, but I know their offense is. We'll just have to see. Like I said, if your floor is 4 wins, I don't think your offense is generating enough. But we'll just have to check it out.
That's a nice little dot there. Just Skinner.
It only takes a couple of plays. You just need some big plays from him, and then who knows what'll happen. Oh my goodness, what is that? Is that sack number 4? On the day we just started the game. It's not looking too hot. I don't think Tennessee has enough people to cover in coverage right here. They're going to throw it short.
And the QB missed a slant pattern wide open over the middle. And you can kind of get to why Vanderbilt is 4-5 this year. QB play is just not there.
Yeah, they seem to be a team committed to the run from the QB spot and the running back position. Everything else is kind of just there.
Let's see if we're going to get another muff punt here. We're not. Holiday is going to get this for about 5 yards at a time.
You know, oddly enough, Vanderbilt's special teams seems to be the highlight of the team. Maybe that's how they've won 4 games, is their special team.
This could be a high possibility.
And that's not saying much for the other areas of the ball. Defense, offense.
It's not going to help them out this game for sure. They're facing top dogs, and top dog does bark and bite.
As once removed poet.
Oh, he put it on the ground!
Oh, the running back tried to get fancy and coughs
hurt.
up the ball. Somebody get him a Halls immediately.
And what did I tell you? Vanderbilt's defense has come out to play today. They said, hey, we are the rulers of Tennessee.
This man just got hurt.
Is it too early to say trap game?
Yeah, they're still at home. They're the number 1 team. I don't see it being a trap game, but I definitely see that Vanderbilt did come out to play. They're showing me something that I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be a rout.
Well, one thing we know for sure is Tennessee that Vanderbilt UT game goes a little bit off of schedule, if you will, I guess. If you're a Tennessee fan, you just never know what you're really going to get with Vanderbilt when you're playing, whether it's football and or basketball. The football usually seems to be the one that shows up more often than not.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That'll bring up
Jacoby Criswell with another pass, and now they're in the 3rd and 2.
Jacoby Griswold, of course, from Arkansas.
And he sacked again. That's 3 sacks for sure. They said 3+ sacks, so it's probably like this is either 4 or 5 here, and it's not looking good. It looks decent on offense here and there in spurts, but then it just completely shuts down after a while. This could be a big return. Tennessee has 3 sacks already in the first. Not a lot of protection for the QB on Vanderbilt's side.
But Vanderbilt's defense has been showing up as well with 1 turnover. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Short run on first down, gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. What would you like to see from Tennessee here?
Right now,
let's get a neutralizing.
I would still let them go in the flow of their offense, see if they can get something going. Right now, it's just like it's kind of there's no rhythm to the offense. So maybe some more short patterns, maybe some more runs. We'll just have to see. They had some good screens that were thrown in earlier on that got them some yardage, but I'm not sure what I'm looking at here because it looks like both defenses came to play for sure. Miles Campbell.
Finally, Tennessee showing some life on the offensive side of the ball.
Don't sleep on Miles Campbell. He is a great player. He definitely torched Louisville at the beginning of the season. Haven't heard much from him since, but I would definitely not sleep on him.
That option pitch almost taken away by the Vanderbilt defense. Pretty risky move.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the QB keeps that and runs behind his halfback or his tight end or whoever got out in front of him, but I guess not. Really bad route right there. I'm gonna end up losing him.
Once again, Tennessee looking at 3rd and long.
And let's see if Vanderbilt can anchor down here.
Oh my goodness, Callaway.
Jimmy Callaway.
Looked like he ran through a tackle dummy.
Callaway said, "I lift weight."
He told that cornerback weight room, and you aren't in it.
Warm-up rated that.
Oh, nice little handoff right there. Now Vanderbilt came to play. They're out there. They're out there hitting.
Yeah, they're doing something. Let's see what Tennessee draws up here on 2nd and 1.
Oh, good breakup by the linebacker on that.
They said they might be linebacker you.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
And if you look, it seems Vanderbilt is running a 3-3 defense like Tennessee. Have they stolen Tennessee's defensive playbook?
Possibly, but it didn't work out for him on this play because it's a touchdown.
Mr. Callaway back in action.
This might be the Callaway show.
Reporting live from Knoxville, it's the Callaway Show, starring Jimmy Callaway.
That sees a young man has his own YouTube channel, and it seems like on the sideline every time he scores, he brings out his phone and goes live on YouTube. Wow.
And his co-host, Ed McMahon. Do you expect Tennessee to bring some pressure?
They may. They don't have to, per se.
Number 12 with the carry. Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Our other reporter from the booth, Peasy, said he's sorry he couldn't be there today. The broadcasting network put him on the wrong plane. He also said Zero with the crispy white headphones were a little late on this. Vandy acting like they want to play. Zero's in the chat. I'm confused. He was just in the booth, I believe, but now he's in the chat. He says, "I love them other than how fast they die in like 24 hours."
And who is Zero? This is Ham Hawk Jenkins in the booth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my people mixed up. Y'all both sounds identical, so it was really hard to tell. I'm sorry about that.
That's my long distance cousin.
Zero said
well,
maybe a little bit more, and then Peasy said, "Yeah, I haven't had a pair that had crazy run. The best ones have been my Razor Kraken's like 2 days ago." I don't know where he's speaking about. I guess he's talking about the actual person in the actual picture of the video. I'm not entirely sure.
Tennessee receiving the punt and going nowhere.
I mean, if Tennessee can put another score on the board, I think Vanderbilt would definitely be in some trouble. I think their offense is too stagnant for this type of game. I think they need to keep this game definitely low scoring if they have a chance to win.
Now, that was an interesting decision by the quarterback. He throws it out of bounds, but his running back was sitting buck naked in the flats.
Maybe he was too scared he couldn't put it out there and that the defensive player would break on the ball. Who knows? Hell of a screen setup, getting them 9.
It looks like UT is getting into that rhythm that we were talking about, so maybe this game won't be as exciting as we thought, unless Vanderbilt's defense comes up with a big play.
Tennessee came out a little tighter in the first quarter, probably.
Just a little bit.
Oh my goodness! What a cut!
Yeah, I think he was reading your own news clippings a little too much to start the game, and Vanderbilt has kind of brought him back down to earth.
And just
He's taking a shot downfield. Oh my goodness, and that is 6.
Yeah, another great touchdown by UT. Hey, this is some outside news, fellas. The word on the street is Derrick Henry of the Tennessee Titans is heading to Philadelphia. It's a rumbling.
Where are you reporting that from?
Nah, I had to come. Are you like playing or like you serious?
No, that's like a real. This is a real tweet, fellas. Let me just go to my stuff here. The rumor came from Mr. Akbar, who used to be a former NFL insider and now current host of Ninja Warrior. But AJ Brown tweeted right after the rumor was about to be lit. So we don't know when this trade may be happening, whether it's right before the draft or the draft after. But the highest rumbling that Jerry may be leaving across the Tennessee.
That's either a face mask or a horse collar. It's definitely a face mask.
And they call holding.
But back to the booth.
Hey, wait a minute. Everybody get off script real quick. It's no fucking way Philadelphia is about to get Derrick Henry.
Crazy things have happened, brother. They got the capital.
How are they able to trade away Derrick Henry?
Because Tennessee's stupid.
Why are you trading him away?
I mean, he wanted an extension. They couldn't extend him and pay Jeffrey Simmons, so he chose Jeffrey Simmons. And actually, Josh Coop was telling me about this last year before the year started.
But you keep Tannehill?
Yeah, well, that's the problem. When they paid Tannehill, it messed up how they were supposed to actually extend Derrick Henry. And then
throw the Tennessee organization away. I'm sorry, I'm off script for real. Throw them folks in the trash can.
And then, Coop was telling me he was working out with Logan Whiteside. He was telling him, like, bro, the way the money moving, you got to play Jeffrey Simmons like you have to, right? And so it may cost them either KB, which who's still there right now, and they already asked him to the pay cut, or it's going to cost them Derrick Henry going either end of this year, because we got 2 years on the deal. Yeah, counting this year coming up. And so one of the two may be moving. And it looks like they're going to commit to defense. I mean, obviously, the new GM, he got to start fresh anyway at some point. He's a defensive. He came from San Fran, so you know they're about up there.
Yeah,
so,
he's a defensive man.
So, don't be surprised if you see the news drop.
Bro, you keep Tannehill? That's bullshit. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What's crazy is Tannehill, the words Tannehill and extension. That's what's crazy.
Hey, man, that's what they did, bro. You make them decisions like that, put yourself in a tough spot.
They're fucking idiots.
They're fucking insane.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Back to the game. It's 2nd and 10 from about the 31-yard line.
This just in, YouTube channel is doing a fun drive by the Tennessee Titans.
Okay, Holiday. Man, another great play by this guy, Holiday.
And this might be also a good time to mention our sponsor for the game. Our sponsor for the game is Country Kneecaps. Life can really go downhill when you damage your knees, and it can be hard to find the right balance between mobility and stability. The knee needs to move back and forth, twist a little, and pivot too. So make sure you hit up Country Kneecaps, and they will get you right.
Now, with that sponsor, are they like selling these kneecaps, or are they just telling you what to do with them?
They go in and check MRIs. Anything you need with kneecaps, they can do it.
Understood.
Well, that's a great company. My cousin recently had a set of Country Kneecaps, and he spent extra and had the spinners installed.
Oh, wow.
You have spinner kneecaps now?
If you're riding spinners, I heard they don't stop.
Ever.
You might have to invest in that.
You know?
Tennessee looking at a 3rd and 6. They've been finally catching fire offensively.
Yeah, playbooks opened up and people are just open. I don't know if I would try that. Oh my gosh!
And is that a catch by Mr. Reese?
It's looking like Reese has some stability out there. He might have those country kneecaps.
And I think he definitely flirts for the spinners as well.
You got a bionic knee, apparently.
That guy can get
out of this.
That guy Reese can really get up. We've really seen the extent of his vertical right there. Tennessee now up 21-0. A little bit of time left in the second half, but this isn't looking good for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, especially because Vanderbilt received the ball at the beginning of the game. They need to put something on the board.
Smith, the ball carrier. Call it a gain of 4. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice little run play by Vanderbilt. Do you think Vanderbilt's just going to try to run out the clock to go in only down 3 scores?
I mean, I wouldn't. I'm trying for the end zone. That wouldn't be a smart move by them.
Well, but this is Vanderbilt we're talking about. It only being down 3 scores is a win in Vanderbilt land.
I mean, it's not going to get them the win in this game, though. That's the question. Or the statement, as I would say. It could have been. It could. You're right. It could have turned from bad to worse. Do you think Tennessee's going to score in 20 seconds, though?
Absolutely.
The way they've been scoring so far, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, now everyone in the booth on the sidelines, over under, how many plays does it take for Tennessee to score? And we're going to go over under 3.
I mean, they're at the 30-yard line right now.
With 10 seconds left, I say it's about maybe 2 plays. If we're talking about any score, I would say it's a great chance.
Now that return was amazing.
They're already in field goal range.
Here we go. Touchdown Tubby.
And no, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, it was turning out to be such a great game.
And the world has ended.
The nail was going in the coffin right there, boys.
Yeah, I think that play was about to go for 6.
That game might have got ugly. Y'all want to?
Well, that just proves one thing, boys. God is a Vanderbilt fan.
And that is absolutely true.
Because he was not willing to see that beat down.
Y'all want to switch it up a little bit, or y'all want to go back with that game?
It's up to Jay Will, I guess.
Coach.
What about you, Jay Will? You want to?
I am about to annihilate them.
So you want to play it or let the Willa Downs play?
I mean, after I would have scored there, got the ball after half and scored again, it had been 35-0. I probably would have sent the rest of the game. So, but your screen's not even loading, so.
I wasn't on it yet.
Are we going to get to see Coach Lettuce?
We will get to see Coach Lettuce. I don't know what to do. Since we're off script a little bit, I don't know what to do about that. It's not. I would definitely say it's not my PC. I want to say it's my antivirus just doing some weird ish because I'm not even close to maxing out anything. Looking at CPU usage, memory usage, GPU usage, not even close. So it can't be that, but I want to say it's just something with RPCS3 and my antivirus. I don't want to just full out turn it off because this game be creating some weird scripts sometimes, and it just I don't trust it. But I mean, I might actually just turn it off.
When you're playing this,
Yeah.
and then just turn it back on afterwards.
Yep.
You coming out in the smoke grays now, Coach?
Should have came out in black. It would have been a funeral.
Let a hearse come out on the field first.
The Undertaker.
Yeah. It's me, the American Badass.
So sorry about that. We're back. It is him, Hawk Jenkins, back in the booth, and we know this is going to be a blowout, so don't wait too long. It'll be over quick.
And while you're watching at home on the TV, be sure to Hulk smash the like button, subscribe, ring that bell, and share the channel. That way, Coach Shark Jr. will come to your house and split a fifth with you.
And you know we are off the pack.
And these are facts. Now, as we're waiting for roster changes here, on top of a great weekend of college football here, we do have an epic fight coming on tonight, fellas. How we feel about it?
And it is on ESPN as we are now. You know, we work for this network, and I think I have Gervonta Tank Davis getting that knockout.
I think Ryan Garcia is going to take it.
I have mixed feelings here. I do believe in the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. We have a good return here for start of Tennessee. But I have watched much of Ryan Garcia, and his boxing skill is just it's something to admire, honestly. So we may see a shock, if you will, depending on how far the distance goes in this match. And they both have incredible power.
More on that after this.
I thought we had an opening TD by Mr. Corey Brown. That I did.
Big Bird's knees on the sideline here, and it looks like after that reset that Tennessee looks like they're gonna take this fight to Vanderbilt immediately, seeing I think a weakness in their coverage. Oh my goodness, and I think he's out, and I think that's 6.
And that is not good for Vanderbilt starting out like that. Their defense will definitely have to be the key cog in them winning this game, and it's not looking good so far. Let's see what they can do on offense.
Ziegler third coming out of the end zone here. Good, nice return.
And just to elaborate on the fight tonight a little bit more, I think Tank Davis has excellent boxing skills along with the power, which makes him different. I do give Ryan Garcia the speed advantage, but good footwork and boxing beats speed any day.
Well, you know, it's like my grandmother used to say, whoever lands the most punches will win the fight.
That's typically how it works, Ty.
Yes, sir. Well, they're in the ring on the street, boys. Swing, batter, swing.
Uh-oh, Smith.
Uh-oh, Vanderbilt.
There we go, Patrick Smith.
Comes to play.
Hit him with a little counter. The cornerback got lost there, and the cornerback or the safety got lost there, and we're off to the races. 18-yard game. They come out with some new vigor on offense. That defense is slacking, but let's see the vigor on the offensive side, because that was a huge play to start off. That's a dot.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have to put that funeral on hold from Tennessee's head coach.
Is Tennessee going to give up a touchdown on the opening drive?
And it's looking very, very likely.
Richard Smith, another 8 yards. Averaging 11 right now.
Looking to be Vanderbilt in field goal range. Let's see if Tennessee can get a stop.
Uh-oh. Ooh, I thought Jacoby Criswell was going to put that on the ground. Looked like his soul left his body on that hit.
Jacoby Criswell, originally from the state of Arkansas out of high school, 4-star quarterback, signed by North Carolina, transferred in this world to Vanderbilt, because why not?
It's a good tackle in the backfield. He still ends up getting 2. I thought he put it on the ground.
Vanderbilt's quarterback is a big old healthy boy. It's going to take a little bit to get him on the ground.
Oh, Greer. Oh, Sam Greer, 14-yard reception. And now it's 1st and goal for Vandy.
Ooh, speaking of big boy, did you see the size of Greer?
Oh, yeah, he looks like he's about 6'5".
And 400 pounds. Now, a lot of people would say that the quarterback there, Griswold, was throwing the ball away. No, actually, he was throwing it to a special needs kid that was wearing a Vanderbilt shirt right there in the end zone.
Oh, a stiffy from Smith, but it's not going to get him anywhere. He's going to lose 2 on this run.
Yeah, but that first Tennessee defender felt the power of the Buddha palm.
He was looking for his mother. Oh, he dropped it.
I'm thinking field goal here.
He drops it. That's gonna hurt Vandy.
Lack of concern and concentration. Those will get your scholarship point.
Well, that would be true at any of the university except Vanderbilt.
And look, and then we have a false start making the kick a little bit harder.
Still 4th down.
Imploding here. Drop pass for a touchdown. And he missed the field goal.
Apparently the kicker didn't pump up his Reeboks enough to make that kick.
Reminiscence of the Boise State field goal kicker from 2007.
My gosh. Way to date it.
Well, I am an old man.
Here's a rare miss by the QB of Tennessee.
If you're Tennessee right now, do you want to come out running the ball or do you want to come out throwing it deep?
I mean, if that secondary is looking loose, I'm throwing it deep. Oh, my goodness.
And that's how you answer to call Mr. Reese. You told him throw it deep. He said, I got you. He said, the only way I know how to go is deep, team.
He said, call me Reese's Pieces because I make the covers look like shambles.
Listen to that crowd at Rocky Top.
I think Vanderbilt might be cooked here, guys.
Oh, they weren't cooked.
They were cooked before, but I think they're cooked now. Oh, he overthrew him.
He got a miss.
That had 6 written all over.
Just needed to put a little bit more touch on the ball. Yeah, it did have 6 all over it.
Vanderbilt's cornerback seemed to be playing off the ball by 50 yards.
It's not helping them anyway. They're still getting run by.
Tennessee going in with the hurry up. Man in motion. Play action pass. He's looking. Pressure coming. He throws. Almost.
Double coverage. Not a smart pass there, I don't think. Double coverage. Maybe trying to squeak that over the double coverage, but just fell too short. That was the touch he needed on that last pass that went up the sideline. Holiday sneaks out the backfield and going to get him about 5 yards.
Holiday's elusive. The way he's playing today reminds me of one Alvin Kamara.
Or, it's for all the kids out there. Dated it again. A little roadrunner action. How about that?
Yeah, I like that.
Meet me.
We almost had another house catch there.
And Sharp drops the pass. Excuse the scoreboard bug. Anybody who's watching from home, we'll keep you updated on what's going on there. We're having electronical difficulties in the stadium. But all you know is Holiday's getting loose every time.
Hey, like a wise DJ once said, Holiday season is another one.
He's handing out gifts.
He's handing them out. No discrimination included.
We got Reese's Pieces on the sideline, piecing up his defender. We got Holiday handing out gifts. Who's going to score next for Tennessee?
You know, if we could have our sideline reporter look to see who's holding the number 3 ticket on the sidelines, we'll know who'll score next.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Ham Hawk, are you there? I thought you were the sideline reporter.
Our sideline reporter caught a cramp and he had to get a mustard packet so he can get back right. I missed all of that. My headset was off. I couldn't hear anything from the booth. But I can tell you this. Tennessee is looking really good today, and Vanderbilt, sheesh.
So, Ham Hawk, just speaking of the situation that you're currently in, you said you took a mustard pack. Would you prefer the mustard or the pickle juice?
Probably pickle juice. Mustard is kind of weird by itself.
Also, you can eat a banana.
Bananas are always preferable.
Now, come on, guys. You know I don't eat fruit.
His name is Ham Hawk. I think he's all about the meats.
All about the meats.
All about the meats. Well, we're about to be all about the meats. Mr. Whitehead, if he gets his corner.
My goodness, no rushing yards, no pressure on the QB, and still scored 14 already. And the first quarter has not even ended yet. Are we going to see another deep bomb here?
I believe so.
He's taking it to the quarter. The first rush of the game, going to take it to the quarter.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
It looks like Vanderbilt's going to leave the left side of the. Oh! He breaks out of the tackle. It looked like Vanderbilt was trying to put him in a belly-to-back suplex, and the Tennessee receiver was able to reverse it.
It still gained some yards, not many. Bring up 3rd and 8 from about the 52-yard line. Says 52. I am still intoxicated on the sideline. I mean 48.
This man's eating mustard packets and drinking booze.
4th and 3, up by 14.
Sound like a
I don't know about that call there.
I was about to say, sounds like a good time to me on the sideline, and Vanderbilt doesn't complete that down. I mean, Tennessee doesn't complete that down. It would be a turnover on downs.
Tennessee's defense that's a no-go. That's the no-fly zone right there. They're not running on us.
Tennessee said, no spook for you today.
I don't think Vanderbilt can get anything going right now.
Not good, looking good for sure.
Bunch of hopes and prayers out there, boy.
Oh my goodness! As I say it, Skinner gets loose, and he skins his defender to the end zone.
Oh my God! I thought he was a tight end this whole time, but he was a receiver.
And the corner or linebacker might still be looking for his cleats out there.
His cleats, his strap, and his scholarship are all left out there.
There's no way.
Okay.
Let me not say there's no way, because Jimmy be handing out presents. And it looked like he was trying to hand out the biggest gift of all to Vanderbilt's special team. Oh my goodness gracious. It's him and the back of the end zone as they score immediately after that play. That's insane.
Mama, it's that man again.
That man all over again. These last 4 minutes tell us if we have a game or not, boys.
And Vanderbilt, man, they, like you see some good out of what some of the things they're doing, but then you see a lot of bad, and they have to get that fixed if they're trying to win this game.
That's a sack.
Great play by that front line.
And it's a sack on a down where they had somebody open wide open over the middle, and you hate to see the QB tuck that and run for no gain.
Vanderbilt seems to believe they can either make this a game or have a chance to win.
I don't see how they're thinking that. I can see some positive. Oh my goodness, Greer! I will take my words back for the moment.
He might come up to the booth and punch you for it. He heard that on the field.
Greer said, "Get this little boy off of me."
Another 5-yard gain on first down, bringing up 2nd and 5. And Vanderbilt seems to have a little drive going.
They do. Momentum has not been stopped yet. It looks like Tennessee doesn't have enough people to cover the wide receivers on the left side, and they don't, and they end up getting 8 yards. Skinner is a big player for them right now because 3 receptions, 81 yards, and a TD.
And with nobody open, Tennessee gets the sack, bringing up 2nd and 8. I didn't like the route combination there. Drag over the middle, a curl, and a seam route. All smothered as Tennessee clamps down on defense.
Tennessee likes these man coverages. I don't know. Good stop on the run, though.
There it is. Another stop by their front line. I mean, if their front line is going for Tennessee, Vanderbilt really has nothing left to offer.
And Tennessee's doing all this with a 3-man front. 3rd and 21 for Vanderbilt.
I guess that's what happens when you have playmakers on the front, huh? We're going to at least get a field goal out of this, hopefully. Or we're going to channel our inner Boise State kicker again.
We'll see what type of leg the kicker has. This is about a 40-yard field goal.
It's not anymore.
And we're pushing them back. Now it's about a 47, 48-yard field goal. Let's see. We'll really test the kicker's leg.
I mean, he's already missed one this game and channeled his inner Boise State kicker. So let's see if he can even get this one out there. Maybe he can work better from further away. No. He had the leg.
With his wide left. And Vanderbilt will not cash in on points on that drive. And now it's desperation time. They need to stop before half.
Interesting story about the Vanderbilt kicker. He wasn't recruited very highly out of high school because he has a cock-off.
Oh, what a pick by Sewell.
And that's a play that they absolutely needed on defense for Vanderbilt to get back in this game. Let's see if they can get something going on offense.
Tennessee's lined up in this man again. Oh, and looked like Vanderbilt wanted to give it right back. William Mohan looking like Gohan.
It really makes you wonder if the reports of the Tennessee quarterback having allegations of point shaving, if that's true.
We did bring this up in the last game. So, Sam Greer with another catch. That is a big man. That is a big boy out there.
That makes it first and goal.
He is not a small individual.
He was so small after he was born all this time, his mother is still in traction.
Penalty flag joining the play.
Man, these penalties are killing Vanderbilt.
Start offense.
And it seems to always be 69 Monroe.
Yeah, but what a great number.
Let's see if Vanderbilt come up with points here in this red zone.
Yeah, he got nothing. That's a sack. The refs are going to let that look like taunting to me. The refs going to let that slide.
Well, it is just Vanderbilt, so.
And the QB run goes for none.
If Tennessee ends up holding them to a field goal here, do you think they'll go for it? He's already missed a short one from 20, now missed a long one from like 47. He should be able to hit this one, but
not too much to lose. Oh, wow. Did he get in?
He did not. He's short a yard.
Oh, he was short. What do? You gotta go for it, right? Oh, they're kicking it.
They're kicking it. Let's see. You got to be losing confidence in your kicker at this point. He's missed one from long. He's missed one from short. Looks like they're trying to run the clock out.
Mm-hmm. They don't want any more of that work on that defense, I believe it.
False start again.
Oh, and the momentum is killing these boys.
69 Monroe. He is jumping the gun, man. He must have some place to be.
I think he's got a little lady up here in Knoxville he's trying to see. Maybe
You know,
I
keep noticing.
Oh, it's a fake! And he got in! Touchdown, Vanderbilt!
Let's go, VU. They said anchor down who? Right here in Knoxville, boys. What a game we got.
They missed the extra point, but the atmosphere on the sideline, they have a little bit of motivation and pep in their step now. They believe. And I think they believe they can win this game.
I've just got a report in that a Tennessee player snuck into Vanderbilt's locker and put icy hot on 69's jockstrap.
That would make much of sense.
He's fidgeting to go, I see. Jay.
Well, you know what they say, icy hot on your jock makes you run faster.
It also makes you jump the snap a lot. Oh. This game just got a little bit more competitive. And Fat Daddy Jay Will, the coach for Tennessee, has been prone to getting faked out. So that was a beautiful play by Vandy. Because that's not the first time that's happened. But then Vandy's defense gives up a bomb before half and puts them right back in the position they were in before they scored.
It's almost as if Tennessee is trying to get Reese to win the Heisman.
And that is just a killer on the sideline. Absolute disbelief from the Vanderbilt sideline. And hopefully they can rebound and get something going in the second half.
Hey, man, this game is a game of moments, baby. One day you're on the mountaintop, and one day you're at the bottom of the dumpster. And look at them right there at the bottom. Scraping for banana peels.
Vanderbilt's definitely gonna get the ball at half. Jay Will did say that we're gonna massacre and 40. Oh, I thought he was about to get loose. Jay Will, the coach of of the Tennessee Vols did say they were going to massacre them, but it's looking more of a game than it was when it started. But can Vanderbilt finish? That's a sack that's going to take us to half. What do you want to see out of this halftime from Vanderbilt to get these points on the board to keep this momentum?
I think you just need a quick score, a big play if you can, or just a good, strong drive here. And maybe that mitigates some of the momentum that they gave away going into halftime. Other than that, man, I think if they don't get 2 big scores in this quarter, we're zipping the bag up early, boys.
And I talked to the coach before halftime, and he said we didn't bring our best stuff. Speaking of Vanderbilt, but we're still in this game and we have a shot. So they're still going to play hard and come out and see and let the chips fall where they fall.
I don't think that was a good.
It's like my grandmother used to say, if you score more points than the other team, you're going to win.
It's not looking too good for these first 2 plays, at least. We've lost 2 yards, and now we're back at the line of scrimmage, so I don't know what they're going to throw out on this 3rd and 10, but let me shut my mouth. They shut me up before, but they are 1 of 5 today.
Tennessee seems to be showing the respect now to the Vanderbilt receivers playing off.
That was a beautiful defensive play by the D tackle. It's either D tackle or the linebacker that came flying in there and batted that ball away. And I think he had him on the first on the slant.
Vanderbilt already 219 yards total offense. I expect the Vanderbilt's head coach to get a Gatorade bath just for that stat alone. I think Tennessee's going to take a deep shot.
They take the safe play there and get the first down.
Callaway has been doing work today, guys.
I think the whole entire wide receiving crew outside of Marley's been doing work today. Whoa, that was a dangerous pass, though, because that
was dangerous. I thought a pick was happening. I thought we were going to get a momentum change.
That linebacker was sitting right in that zone as that wide receiver crossed. Man, he got beat deep. That safety was in no man's land.
And it looks like this whole University of Tennessee receiving corps may have a career day just on a couple throws here and there from the quarterback. They just seem to get wide open pretty often, deep balls, and some of them are just really great playmakers here.
I don't know if that was a catch, guys.
I don't think it was.
I don't. And the
Tennessee hurrying back to the line.
That's smart. That's smart. I don't think that one was a catch. And they're not going to challenge it, and he's going to get 2 yards on the rush. But I think that was the smartest play to do right there because I don't think he caught that pass. We're in the hurry up again. We're in a 3rd and 4. What are we going to do here? What we got? Looks like an option run. Brown's going to get the first down. He's going to be safe, get that first down, not pitch that ball. They don't need the turnover. We're back in the hurry up. You got to wonder if the offensive linemen are getting tired, the running backs or the wide receivers. We just got to – they might be liable to put it on the ground, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to walk into the end zone untouched.
And just when you thought Vanderbilt had a chance, Tennessee stands on their throat yet again.
Oh, my.
Tennessee special teams showing Skinner he don't belong on the field.
Yeah, because that was a train to a car. We ran him right off the tracks. Greer open again. Man, that is He's a hoss. I'm gonna tell you that.
The dots this game have been immaculate. Though Vanderbilt doesn't show it on the scoreboard. I mean, on both sides, there have been some wonderful throws from these quarterbacks.
I tell you, Greer right now is auditioning for that NIL money at a real college.
Oh my Lord. He almost got decapitated on that hit.
He put that baby on it. My Lord. Change the diaper.
That hit made me poop myself a little bit.
Sneaky little play out the backfield. We got a broken tackle. We got two broken and he's going to sure up the tackle there. It's 3rd and 4. Great little sneaky play out of the backfield there to get them all that yardage back.
Well, it seems that's what Vanderbilt's, that's how they've made all their yardage today. Is they've shown one thing and slipped something out the back door.
Easy crossing route for the first.
You know, I talked to the Vanderbilt head coach before the game, and he said he was implementing a playbook called Backdoor Jody.
What did he say that entailed?
A lot of misdirection and a lot of, oh, honey, you're home early.
We got to stop on that first down play, and Vanderbilt's been put into another bad position on 2nd and 13. Man, right off the gates, just threw that up and got the 10 yards. Got all that yardage they lost back and more.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt goes for a screen here. What do you guys think? No, they're running the ball.
They didn't get them anything. I think the screen would have been the optimal play there.
Now, do you think they need to go for it here or just get the points?
Once again, the question is, do you trust your kicker? He's already missed 2. He's missed 1 from distance, 1 from far, one from short, and he hits this one though. Apparently points matter to Vanderbilt.
It's still down quite a bit. Let's see if they can get something going on defense, get a stop, and maybe get the ball back and get some more points.
Over under 3 plays, Tennessee scores. What are you taking on the sideline there, Ham Hock?
I am taking the under. Although Tennessee's offense is really dynamic, I just think starting at in your own territory deep, it's no way you scoring 3 plays. If they do, Vanderbilt has some real trouble in that secondary.
Well, they started off pretty good here and gotten 30 yards on the first play. And we got a sack.
Got a sack here by Vanderbilt. Let's see. 3rd time's the charm.
Tennessee loves to keep that foot on the gas.
They bat that down, and we might be getting a turnover on downs here. It's 3rd and 20. Man, they're gonna have to get a lot of yardage here. Tennessee's quarterback's 14 of 24 with 4 TDs and 300 yards in the air. Oh my goodness, he's wide open again, and it's Reese the Beast. He could have gotten the end zone.
Somebody is looking at the over-under bets because that was the 3rd play, and he stopped at the goal line. He had a touchdown.
He didn't want that betting money.
Actually, it could be that Reese bet over 3. He bet the over.
16-42 Tennessee. running away with it at this point. And Vandy showed some sparks there at the beginning of the game, and I thought they were going to keep it competitive, but it just turned into a rout afterwards. They just
I tell you, Vanderbilt's getting beat like a rented mule, but they're showing they've got heart, and that's about all Vanderbilt has is heart.
Where would they rent their mule at?
Oh, funny you should ask. By today's sponsors, you can rent your mule at Get Your Ass Here.
On the tackle at the 33-yard line. First down.
Get Your Ass Here has been providing the state of Tennessee with many a great mule. So the next time you want a mule, get your ass here.
That's a hell of a slogan.
First down.
Vandy's secondary can't guard the spirit, the soul, or the physical person on the field at this point.
It seems Griswold is doing all he can to make those safeties cheat up a little bit to respect the run, but when you're getting tackled by defensive linemen and linebackers, the safeties, it makes their job easier.
You don't have to worry about it, huh? Oh, what
we got a job, yeah, and it's safe to say, if it doesn't work out here for Vanderbilt, we can zip the back from these boys pretty quick.
I think we can already zip the bag up, pull the coffin out, lay him in it. Oh my goodness. I think we're going back for 6 unless Creswell can catch him, and he can't. Oh, 10 is hawking him down, but is he? He's going to drag him down. He's going to drag him down.
Slow feet do not easy. He got as far as he could with those couple of tiptoes he made to happen. And, what they say, the sniper got him.
And 10 said, you could beat us in this game, but you're not going to beat me in a foot race.
Well, that interception made it official. Rigor mortis has set in on this court.
I don't think Vanderbilt had much of a chance, but they definitely don't have any left in the gas tank now. Another touchdown is put up.
And I guess that LL Cool J prophecy is coming true. He said he will knock them out, and Tennessee has definitely knocked Vanderbilt out.
Easy win for Tennessee. Not even close.
I do like those smoky grays that Tennessee wears.
Yeah, they were styling and profiling out there.
Do we have Coach Jay Will here with us? Trying to get him set up. I don't think he's here yet.
56-23 final. While we're here, Coach Wilmer, what was your take to this game, brother?
It's Rocky Top will always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Ooh. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
All right,
I'm sorry. What was your question? Ham Hawk or Zulu or whoever's in the booth?
Me again, Coach. Reporter Zoo here from the booth. I was just asking, what was your mindset going into this game, knowing that this game is usually seen as a blowout per the score, but sometimes that game can get a little rocky. So I just wanted to understand, no pun intended, what was your mindset going into this game, sir?
Dominate on all phases of the ball.
I need one of y'all to move.
Ham Hawk Jenkins here. Just a simple question. with this being your first year at Tennessee, did you envision this happening, having the season you're having right now?
No, but yes. Brought my own coaching staff in again. Looking to do it at 3 different schools. I think it would be better off for us to start as a 1-star again and see what we can do in terms of athletes and recruiting. But the players love to come play for me. I'm open environment. I have all the celebrities there. I'm more like Dion and Pete Carroll put together, so you can do the math on those two in their resume.
And I think that'll do it for the questions. I thank you for taking time out to just come talk to us, Coach. Have a good one.
That's crazy. I ask every other coach 15 questions and I get 2 questions asked. It's because I'm the number 1 team in the country. This is bias. So next year, we'll see.
I mean, there's not much to say, Coach. You played Vanderbilt.
You didn't ask me that many questions when I play Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Louisville.
No comment.
Thank you.
Well, let's let Cooler Heroes prevail here as we have Louisville getting ready to start their game this week first. Let's see how Louisville opens up the game with this return here.
Fat Daddy in the booth, and the fat starts with a P.
Capital PH, baby.
Let's see how this game will go. I have Louisville by double digits. Unless the user on the sticks trolls. Cooley with the ball on the first play for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Cooley is a 1,000-yard rusher already on the season. Zulu, what do you see Wake Forest has to do to stop this guy today?
Well, knowing that the quarterback position is the most questionable position on the field here, I think you want to test the air attack here from Louisville if you're Wake Forest. So you want to neutralize the run because their best player is Mr. Cooley here. Already averaging 7 yards a pop. So you want to stop that there and see if this quarterback can beat you.
Definitely. Thomas is their 3rd string QB. They bench. I believe the backup QB was Cunningham, one of the two. Not for sure the name because he got benched right after the star QB Lewis got hurt the next week or 2 weeks after. So not much film on him. Thomas has been starting since then. So he started the last 6 or 7 games. And he starts off with a good throw, and he comes back with a bad throw.
And again, that is exactly what you want if you're Wake Forest. You want to, I would have that box loaded to make sure Mr. Cooley's neutralized, and if this quarterback can make the throws, then you live with that. But if he can't, you'll live with that as well. Hopefully, gives you a chance to make the upset.
Through 3rd down, and he's sacked.
Oh my gosh, for 8-yard loss.
And that's not the way you wanted to start if you're Louisville.
Not at all, especially not at home. You want to be, have the crowd on your side, not have them in panic or worry. So depending on how the Louisville defense responds here, maybe we can talk about if the upset rumbles are real.
Most definitely. The guy at QB today, don't know his name, number 12. We'll get an update from the sideline on what's the name of the QB. And first play, he throws to Marshall. And to the sideline on the update of the QB for Wake Forest to Hamhawk.
Yes, on the sideline here, Wake Forest QB said he's primed to have a big game. He's not scared of this Louisville defense. And as we can see here, he breaks a run out to the right. And he gets stopped around the 45-yard line. And like I was saying, the QB said he's not scared of this Louisville's defense. he feel like the game plan was sufficient this week, and he's looking to have a big week.
Thank you for the update. Cooley, two Coolies, are they related? Two Coolies in the backfield for both teams. I believe they are related. Cousin rivalry coming in effect today. Who do you have out rushing each other today? Zoo? Okay.
Just to mention Zoo, I think I have Louisville. They have a stronger offensive line in this matchup, and I think they'll be able to get it done. I think Wake Forest QB is a little bit better, so let's see if they lean on the pass game here.
Most definitely. 1st and 10 on Louisville's 35-yard line I know this guy McGee does not have gloves on, but he catches everything according to the coach for Wake Forest. That was a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6.
And the receiver says he has natural grip boost. So he
natural grip. Natural grip boost.
You guys remember way back in the day, well, two tight ends to speak of. We got Dallas Clark, who was the NFL All-Pro using no gloves, and then the young man out of Florida State, tight end, former tight end, all 4 years using no gloves, and was didn't pretty much accomplish that in the league, but had a very good college career. So if this were in from Mr. Whatever the certain name is, but we'll see.
McGee.
If Mr. McGee can replicate any of those two guys, then he'll be just fine.
Gain of 15 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
Most definitely. We got a 1st and 10 on the Louisville's 9-yard line. Let's see what happens here. And the QB rushes for no gain. They said they gave the QB a nickname MG, as in machine. You fill the rest in.
The crowd here at Louisville seems to really be behind their coach because they're chanting, "Let us down, let us down."
There it is. Well, hopefully he doesn't let them down. But just from a offensive standpoint of Wake Forest, their quarterback is 100% on passing. 4 for 4. Let's see if he gets one into the end zone here.
Hands off there. Cooley, and he doesn't get anything.
I guess they were okay with taking those 3 points there.
That's if he can kick the ball. And he definitely can. 3-0 Wake Forest on the number 24 team in the country. To Bruce. Bruce cuts outside. Bruce is tackled at the 25-yard line. Starting him off if he would have took a knee in the end zone or let the ball go there. Thomas back out on the field. What do we need to see out of this drive to get Louisville some points on the board?
We definitely need to see some consistency.
As Todd was saying, consistency is key, and especially out of the QB position, because he makes a pass here and then he misses some easy passes that he needs to complete.
Read option. Thomas has the ball. Thomas is running. Thomas is tackled after a 7-yard gain. They call him JT. They love his nickname JT because they say he has a jet Thomas engine.
Bring up 3rd and 3 from about the 32-yard line.
Got the stack set outside. And he throws it to absolutely the other side of the 20. He has an arm, but he's not always accurate. That's the problem with JT. And that's why they call him Jet Thomas Engine. Because it just keeps going. He doesn't know how to throttle it down to gear 1.
We're going to have a return here from Wake Forest. Wow. Great hit on the Louisville punt coverage team. He definitely had a lane on the outside if he wanted to cut that thing back out. Maybe he didn't see what we saw.
MG carries the ball for 5 yards.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5. Jackson's on the technical.
MG again for a 1-yard gain. And you gotta think he's loving his game plan. Is getting him involved in the passing game and the run game. And he's looking good so far. 3rd and 4, Wake Forest. Let's see if they can convert. Drag over the middle to McIntosh. For a 9-yard reception. And Mitch Griffs is 5 for 5. 100% through the air. And looking good. Wake Forest will go back to the ground game here. It's 7 yards by Quentin Cooley.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
And Wake Forest has come out with some aggression, but they've also been consistent and balanced in both the pass and run game. Looking like a split back set. Throws it to the running back on the drag route. On a flare route, excuse me. Looking like a 7-yard gain. And Mitch Griff is up to 6 for 6. Now, what do you want to see out of Louisville's defense right here? Because it's been consistent from Wake Forest driving back-to-back. Do you think they can get off the field here?
Oh, I guess not. I guess not. Randy McIntosh, baby, for a touchdown there. And again, Mr. Griffiths is still 100% completion percentage on that. It's just, hey, the Louisville defense is going to have to be the offense here as well. They're going to have to make a play, maybe get a scoring drive there, or get at least close enough because, again, Wake Forest is dialed in on making sure the run is not happening and making this quarterback pass, and right now that's not the play. But we got a good return here.
He's tackled at the 50, but it may be coming back with a clipping. Holding this time.
Clipping did seem to be the trend for the last couple games, huh?
It's always the trend. Players do not know how to not block the other players in the back.
Well, gentlemen, I've just received word that federal marshals are here, and I do have an outstanding warrant due to a gambling thing in Puerto Rico. I won't get into that now, but I do have to step out.
Understood. Hey, hopefully we don't see you on the news there, Coach, and then we'll see you when you get back.
Also, don't do nothing on the run.
That's advice you can get right there, boys. All right, well, we got Louisville in 2nd and 22. Let's see if they can make something out of this drive. Pick up some of this lost yardage and maybe make a play.
The QB is just not looking like him today. They need to get something going in the pass game to be able to combat the things that Wake Forest is doing on offense.
It only takes one.
It does take one play. It's a matter of can they find it.
Oh, that was a good throw, but the safety was just there to read it.
Yeah, it was just you can only throw it as quick as possible, and who knows what's happening here. It looks like we're getting a change.
And it does look like we're getting a change in QBs. It looks like Louisville's coach, the Willow Downs, has seen enough, and it's not looking good. We played almost a whole half, and the QB has gotten literally nothing.
I don't think they cross half field. That's an excellent punt, though, out at the 21-yard line. Looked like the 22. Cooley with the ball. Cooley bounces off a couple of people, still bouncing off a couple of people. Quentin Cooley with a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 from their own 29-yard line. And it's a draw to Cooley. Cooley gains 2 yards, 3rd and 1 from their own 31-yard line this time. I believe they will feed him the ball back again on this play as well.
What's going on, Rack? Did you change your name, Rack?
Let's see here. 3rd and 1.
Cooley with the
Looking
ball.
at
Cooley
our-
gets through
our
the hole.
announcers on the
Just
chat.
through there.
That's a
7-yard rush for Cooley.
first down.
Cooley this time, nothing. Not happening. Cooley may have lost. He lost 5 yards on that play. We got 2nd and 15.
The Willa Downs is down. $10-0. Let's see if they can bounce back. Need
Nowhere
to
to
stop
go.
here desperately. MG runs it over the middle for about an 11-yard gain, making it 3rd and 4. 3rd and short, just based on where they were before. And it's looking good to be converted from here if this game's trend continues.
Drops it down to Marshall. Marshall gets the 1st down. Looks like they're just dinking and dumping. MG is 8 for 8. Ball at the 50-yard line, about to cross over into Louisville territory. Looks like they run commit and they drop it down again to the tight end.
Looking good for a 2nd and 6 from about the 45-yard line. In prime territory to get some more points on this drive.
They're just dropping it down. They're not going deep. They're just dropping it down, being efficient. Haven't went deep yet, so we'll see if Louisville can adjust either in the end of the half to get a stop or the beginning of the next half. It's going to be crucial because they are on the move, Wake Forest. And they get a sack this time on MG.
That will make it 2nd and 1. Timeout called by the offense.
To get out of, he breaks a tackle, but he gets stopped with about 51 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 12. Louisville calls a timeout to see if they can get the ball back and maybe get some points before half.
3rd and 12, 49 seconds left. I mean, one big catch here, and Wake Forest is still in it for a touchdown before they go to halftime. Wow, way to throw and what an adjustment.
Reception.
McIntosh, 14-yard reception.
And McIntosh is having himself a game, 4 receptions for 59 yards and a TD, and it's only the first half.
And again, Griffith's still 100% completion percentage right now.
Carson gets the sack. Calendar loss of 8 yards on the play.
That'll be a sack for Louisville, Jared Dawson. This is a big series of plays right here to see if Wake Forest can get some points or Louisville can get a stop.
What a dot. A laser and a dot. And the good thing here is for Louisville, though, even if, outside of a score, if it goes down, they're going down 13 points at half, they can respond in a second. And right now, they got them at 3rd and 10. It's advantageous for them. Oh. 5 seconds left. Do they take a shot here if you're Wake Forest?
I think they just go for a field goal, and it is looking to be that.
And again, I consider that a win for Louisville.
And that's all you can expect from the defense holding. Let's see if they can score on this kickoff, and they can't. Mari Huggins Bruce gets stopped around the 25-yard line, and we're taking it to half.
The Louisville Cardinals is lined up for the kickoff. Motion deep to return.
Let's see if Louisville can get a stop this half. He throws it away after they rush the passer.
Our announcer from the chat says Louisville has to score on their next drive, or it's looking real slim on a victory.
Hands it off to McIntosh, and McIntosh is just looks like they're just more physical than Louisville right now.
And they're doing it all.
I mean, whatever play they draw up, it looks like it's going to work here.
MG gets the ball, hands it off to Cooley. Cooley gets the ball. Cooley is trying to fight for a yard. Oh, gets a yard. 1 yard game on the play.
And our announcer from the chat says no score going into the third is a no. Luckily, Louisville's only down by 13 points, 2 possessions, and getting a stop and a score will put them right back in the thick of things.
Third down, and he's sacked again. Nowhere to throw the ball.
Play by Louisville. Maybe this gives them the jump start they need on the offensive end.
Hopefully it does.
And you gotta think Louisville is missing their starting quarterback.
I guarantee it.
He's been missed since the first game of the season, but Bruce has the ball. He breaks it outside. He's got a corner. He got a guy chasing him, and he gets cyber flipped.
And the funny thing is, I've been muted the whole time, so nobody could hear me. Brack, we see you in the chat, and appreciate you for giving me the heads up.
Cooley with the ball. Cooley right up the middle. He gets a 10-yard gain. 9.5.
Louisville's in prime position to get a score here. 2nd and inches, and he gets about 11 yards. Travion Cooley up the middle. Louisville desperately needs to score here to get back into the thick of things. As our announcer in the chat, Rack said, not scoring going into the third is a no-no, but if they can score quick, they're back in this.
We got the screen here, and it looks like that might be the play to put them on the board.
Oh.
Ooh, so close.
I'm not really sure when my mic got muted, but I'm glad I have Jay Will and Zoo here in the booth to help me out a little bit.
There it is. Touchdown by Travion Cooley. The guy who is the offense for Louisville here. Puts the first 7 points on the board.
He has been the offense for Louisville for a while now. You think he will be playing on Sundays, Zoo?
With the pace that he's on, absolutely. Somebody's going to use him.
First and 10, Wake Forest.
Nowhere to go. Good fumbles.
Wait.
Looks like Louisville turned up the notch at halftime. They said, we don't want to play no games with these boys this half. Let's show them we're the number 24 ranked team in the country for a reason. And right now they came out this second half with energy and motivation to get that done.
And Rack said he could see my list moving, but he couldn't hear shit. I wonder how long I've been muted. Because I'm pretty sure Jay Will and Zoo heard me in the booth.
And another stop. 4th and inches. May want to watch out for the fake. We don't know how Wake Forest is feeling. They are the underdog in this game. MG is 14 for 15, but he's been under pressure tremendously. Outside him dropping the ball down, he hasn't really been that much efficient down the field.
And just to mention this in a different timeline, how do y'all feel about Deion's spring game today?
Deion should know what he has after today.
It's
Let's
kind
say
of
that.
a wait and see thing with me as well, Jay Will. And it's not looking good for either of Louisville's QBs. Let's see if they can get something going in the pass game as it brings up 3rd and long. Or you could say 3rd and medium. But Louisville needs a big conversion here.
And I don't know what the running back was doing there, but it looks like he still could have got the first if he didn't make a backwards cut. Looks like the QB tried to pull it back from him.
And it's looking like a Louisville punt. Let's see if they can get a stop, man, because they need it bad to see if they can get some more points on the board. Wake Forest defense has showed up today and is holding Louisville to only 7 points, but I think that's a combination of the QB play and how the defense is working off of that QB play they have on the other side of the ball.
Definitely. MG, they've been pressuring him this half. MG sits in the pocket and makes an excellent throw. MG doesn't look flustered.
And just to speak on something else, Colorado did get 23 players in the portal. As we spoke about last week, I'm a big believer that they're only getting about 6 wins, regardless of those players. As Wake Forest gets another big play in for a touchdown, about to go up 20-7. But we'll, like I said, it's a wait and see game with Colorado just to see how they perform.
Now, again, the game is still not out of reach for Louisville. If they can get a quick score here in the last minute, or at least get a scoring range before the start of the fourth, I think they'll be all right. Not so lucky in there.
But Zoo, that's not looking likely with the QB play that we see and just the way this game has been going. Almost 3 quarters down, and we have a quarterback switch, and we have some more things going against Louisville. We'll just have to see.
He can break the pocket. He can break it. He can go. He can take some yardage now. Carrington at least gets 19 to 20 yards.
And a great roll out there.
Had pressure and left the pocket.
Another one in the dirt.
Another one in the dirt. And they're saying Dion he had 23 players hit the portal instead of getting 23 players in the portal. It's a good throw over the middle.
Grimes.
And Grimes gets up to about the 35-yard line. A big reception for Jeremy Grimes. And let's see if the QB can get something going here.
And he missed it. He fumbled that. Carrington was sacked for 9 yards and fumbled it forward, gaining 3 yards back. That is a good thing they did not lose possession there. He had a man in the flats, just missed them a little bit too late.
I'm thinking that might be a throw. I want to say that's a throw. I'm not sure if it's reviewable. Second and 16 for Louisville. Needing a touchdown. Over the middle of the slant pattern to Greg Matthews, an 8-yard reception, bringing up 3rd and 9. Big down here for Louisville. Big stop if you're Wake Forest. A slant pattern again over the middle to Greg Matthews, a 22-yard gain this time. And now Louisville has something working for them.
10 has picked up his pass, and even though he's thrown 6, they're going to give it to the man. He missed the hole, but he still gained 7 yards after missing the hole.
Tough run by Travion Cooley there. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. Maybe punch this in. And looking at a 6-point game. And Travion Cooley will punch that in. Louisville is making a little surge with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Down by 6. At home, let's see if they can get it done.
And this is their chance, man. 5 minutes on the clock, essentially 5 minutes, 4 seconds. They got a big stop here on this drive from Wake Forest will really show what Louisville's about. Now, obviously, offensively, we still have some worries there on QB play and how consistent that can be, because Wake Forest defense isn't a lackluster, if you will, but can they hold this offense from any points, right? I don't even think you want 3 points on the board from Wake Forest. And that's how you start it.
And we have something from the chat as well. Just looking on Twitter, the Twitter space, Rack says Louisville needs to stop, fam. And I think I would have to agree with you, Rack. This is a big series of down. Big first down for Louisville. Let's see if they can continue that and actually force a 3 and out.
Another drop down to Cooley.
Cooley 39. Big
4
play
yards.
for offense. Big stop for the defense here.
And they can take the lead if they get a stop here and go down and score.
Coach, let us make it happen today.
Big play out of Eric Edwards. And
I mean, we
Louisville,
always got a turnover here, but a stop is just as sweet.
Louisville gets that stop they need. And they say they're coming for Wake Forest breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe they might stop and get a little cookies and dessert.
Let's see if we can't get a good return here. Oh, good stop by the Wake Forest punt coverage.
Good special team coverage by Wake Forest.
Big series of downs for Louisville. Starting around half field at the 35-yard line. Let's see if they can see what they can do on first down. He gets hit as he throws, and the ball just falls to the ground, bringing up 2nd and 10. Let's see if Carrington can earn this starting job. Travion Cooley up the middle for a 9-yard gain. Louisville looking good to convert on this series of downs. And just going back, that was a big drop on defense because he probably could have picked six that, and they would have been up in this game. Another run of Travion Cooley up the middle, and it's looking like they're heavily leaning on this run game to carry him home, and it's looking good so far. Let's see if they can mix something up, get him off balance, and maybe sneak in some passes there, even with the QB play in this game. And they are definitely feeding TC. They're feeding the beast for sure. And another 3-yard game for Travion Cooley, but this time on the pass game. And we'll get into the 2nd and 7. Pass half field now. Louisville might be 4-down territory for Louisville. Running over the middle is bringing up 3rd and 2, and they're relentless with this run game. Travion Cooley now up to 12 rushes for 74 yards, which is a good percentage on the ground per yard. Let's see what they can do. Big 3rd down and 2. Can Louisville convert? Looking like a read option.
It's the first down.
Carrollton is able to convert on that 3rd down. I want to say TC is a senior, so it's not looking good for TC's career as far as going to the league. The starter for Louisville is hurt. He's been hurt since like game 2, and that was a big blow to Louisville this year. And they've been having to plug and play. Sometimes it's the 3rd string, sometimes it's the 2nd string Carrollton, and this game is looking like the 2nd string.
He had him.
Oh, he had to throw. He just didn't make it. Maybe it was the pressure, but goodness gracious, that might have been the money ball if he needed one.
And
he missed his big target, TC, down the middle.
He did have him late, but I think the blocking was not there for him to be able to convert. But TC gets another 7. Big down.
Now, if you're Louisville, do you take the 3 points or do you go for it? It looks like
I think you have to go for it here, and I would think they would lean on TC to probably get this. It's been working for you. Let's see what he can do.
He is your best player.
TC got it.
We're looking at and we're looking at a 4th quarter with 1 minute left. 1st and 10. And deep in territory. Another run over the middle.
By Mr. Moore. Oh, Moore. Is that his first carry of the day?
First carry of the day for 12. That's a nice average.
Have to agree with Rack in the Twitter space. TC better enjoy this because it ain't looking like league for him.
Oh, man. And, you know, sometimes it's the case. Sometimes it's the best ball of your life you get right here.
Louisville draining the clock, trying to make sure this is the last possession for them. Let's see if they go hurry up. About 44 seconds left.
Yes.
They call a timeout.
They do have 2 timeouts left.
Bringing up 2nd and 8. Now let's see if they go back with the run game. It's been working for them well. A run game get to hurry up, it might work. It's looking like a pass here. Flynn over the middle, Huggins, Bruce, he gets it, and it's looking like a 3rd and 3. Let's see if they hurry up or call a timeout. It's looking like hurry up. I would think here it's got to be Travion, right?
It's got to be. Got to go to your moneymaker.
It is Travion, and he gets stopped in the backfield. What do we do here, Chad? I think we ride it out with Travion. He's got.
You got to give it to TC. If he's your guy, he's your guy. You believe in him to get you those 3 yards and possibly to the end zone.
You just live with it.
You live or die by your best players.
Looking like 25 seconds left on the play clock. I will live by TC here and just try to get it on the ground, and we just live with that.
Well, we're gonna see how it goes. It looks like they're in the gun. And we got a pass.
Try to get out the pocket. Not looking good. He throws it into the end zone.
Oh,
And he had a shot to catch it still.
And it drops. Incomplete.
And that looks like the game's boy. 16
that-
seconds left.
It's looking like the game.
And wow, Cooley on the other side takes it big. My goodness.
That's good for a gain of 23 yards.
So it looks like reporting the silent, these guys might be cousins.
They actually might. That's a tough one for Louisville.
That is a tough loss for Louisville.
That is a tough loss for Louisville. Had a chance. I would say maybe ride it out at the end and give it to TC, but
And that's what we thought. It reminded me of the Super Bowl. You know, you get down there, you grind it out. You got to give it to your guy who's grinding it out down there for you. But, you know, there are sometimes those plays work because everybody's thinking the same thing you're thinking, right? And so if you go away from them and try something different, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. And you got to live with what your call is.
and Coach maybe thought he had a perfect play for that situation, and it just didn't work out. You live and die by it.
Two things I never live with personally when it comes to red zone and offensive strategy. I never do a 3 wide set where no one stretch out to the backside, and I never do a rollout personally. No, I don't think that play was a rollout. I think that was just by the quarterback's choice. But you know, hey, usually
anybody open initially, he just scrambled out the pocket.
Yep. And it's just tough because all that action on one side is tough, man.
And it's looking like
Heck of a game, though. Heck of a game for your starter to have to be pulled. The guy who was benched before him comes back in and gives you a chance to win the game. And you know, it's just one of those. Maybe a little more time. This is a different story, but it's tough. That is tough.
And you gotta think that the first 2 quarters hurt Louisville there with the QB play. It's terrible. And I know they're in the portal and recruiting QBs, and hopefully their QB comes back strong next year. But it's tough. You just gotta make what you have work, in a sense, because it's not looking good for their QBs. I think I can advance it, right?
Did everybody recruit?
Yeah, I recruit.
I recruited. Did you recruit?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
And questions for Louisville head coach, the Wheel of Down. Heartbreaking loss today. What made you determine when to switch the QBs out during the game? Do you think you should have just started the other one for this game to avoid the upset? Or what was your mindset going into what made you make that QB switch?
Well, I know that last week I was saying that Josh Thomas gave us the best chance to win. But when we started this game out, I tried to get him a couple of quick passes. I had like 2 or 3 screens in there, some short routes, but he was still being way too inaccurate, and they were keying on the run this week, and so it was hard for me to. There were a few gash plays that we got with the running game, and I had planned on trying to lean on it a little bit more, but like they started sending a blitz in those gaps where we were hitting the hole in, and I just needed my QB to keep him honest, and Josh wasn't being able. He couldn't come up with those plays, those short routes. So I made an instant decision to switch him out and put the backup back in. He came in. It's on a week-to-week basis now. I thought Josh was going to be able to straighten the ship. And he, like the games before last week, he was doing pretty good. Like his accuracy wasn't as bad, but now these last 2 games they've been pretty bad. And it's a coin flip on who starts now, and it's really kind of hard to make a game time decision because they're both pretty inaccurate with the football, and we're trying to get them better with that. But like I said, our starter going down is kind of jeopardizing the productivity of our season. And I made that switch early, and he came in, the backup came in, and he did his job to keep us in the game and try to get us to win it, but it just wasn't enough. We didn't have enough time to make that comeback.
Another question for you, Coach, from the Twitter space, from Rack. He said, Coach, I think you should feed TC more. How do you feel about Trevion Cooley and maybe giving him some more touches?
I want to say that we gave him about 18 in that game. I'm trying to limit him to 25, but we might have to give him more carries. I know the game prior we gave him about, I think he had like 23. But going game to game, it's hard to just feed Trevion, knowing that the defense is going to start keying in on us, and that's kind of what you saw today. There was about 8 or 9 people in the box, and I was trying to run play action passes to get them off and give the running game a chance to breathe, but they started sending blitzes in the gaps and stopping it on some crucial downs, and I couldn't just keep relying on the running game. Maybe we have to. Maybe we just have to mix in some different run schemes. At this point, our offense is not in the best place, and even then, our defense couldn't save us this week as well because we just couldn't stop the run or the pass.
And last question, Coach. With that tough loss, where do you go from here? Obviously, just me speculating, I don't think you're ranked anymore. Like, where do you go from here?
We're gonna just try to finish the season out pretty strong here, and I'm gonna try to solidify our QB position. It's in flux at this point. Defense, we took a step back this week, and I'm gonna try to shore that back up. I don't know what happened to our run defense this week, but it was getting tossed around. They couldn't get off blocks. I couldn't get any penetration into the backfield, and on the plays we did, we started to come back, but then it was too late by that point. We were in a dogfight that we just couldn't pull our heads out of. And like I said, I'm going to be looking in the transfer portal for a QB, and I'm also recruiting QB. So we're going to get it straight. If our junior QB doesn't come back, which is a high possibility because he's a pretty special talent, and would rather not risk injury again, then we'll have to go with what we recruit and what our transfer portal looks like and what we have. So we might start basing our offense around a little bit differently than we're showing right now. But hopefully we can get all of that straightened out and finish out the season pretty strong.
All right. Thank you, Coach, for your time. I know you kind of answered the last question in the chat. What's going on with the defense, especially the secondary? It's a little suspect, Rack says, and he's sorry for the way he worded it, but I'm pretty sure you're working on that as well.
Yeah, that secondary is just it's a handful, man. And my defensive coordinator, we gotta keep working out on it and trying to find and figuring it out. But run defense was really suspect this week, and just don't know what happened there. So we'll get it fixed for next game for sure.
The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
All right, thank you for your time, Coach.
Now, from what we see here, it looks like we're going to have a pretty good wash game here for Oregon State, dealing with one and 8 Washington State. I think this is a game you can work out some of those kinks we saw from their last performance.
Yeah, I mean, Oregon State's been looking pretty good. Their quarterback's making some key throws, and so we don't have I don't see them struggling in this game, but you never know. Washington in Washington State might pose them a problem. I mean, anybody at home is dangerous. So,
and you are correct. This is one of those games. Either you dominate to and surefire some things up that you wanted to fix from last week, or the underdog here gives you everything that they got in, and they make a play out of you. So we'll see what Oregon State tempers the moment here, because you can't discount anybody on this game.
got a beautiful screenplay right there on the third down, and he's going to get the first and a lot more.
And there was that a fumble here on the play? Oh no, it looked like he wasn't. Just a pile up there. But yeah, Oregon State, that defense is still bleeding a little bit there. Maybe it's just jitters. But we'll see how it shears up. Got 1st and 10 from about the Oregon State 48. Ooh.
You got a sack?
We got a sack. Second and 15. Let's see how they go. And they're wide 5, man. Let's see.
Got a little route running there in the flat and got some yardage back.
Mm-hmm.
Got another man in the flat, and the 2 broken tackles gets him the first. I think Oregon State and Louisville's team need to work on the fundamentals of tackling, because they're missing a lot of tackles on defense.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Lined up in a 2nd and 10 here. He's going to drop back to pass. He pulls down the run, and he fakes out. Fakes out the defensive lineman. 2 of them run right past him, and he gets at least 7. Little out route gets him 8 yards. It doesn't look like Oregon State's going to be able to stop him on this drive. It's pretty concisive drive right now. Not much is happening on the defensive end. He's got the pitch, man, but he's going to break a tackle and get the first. Xavier Ward.
Let's see. Does Washington open it up with a score? Good sack.
Good sack.
That is a loss of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
It's a good stop on second and long, basically, because there's no first down marker now. There's just the end zone. We're in a 3rd and goal now. That's on the 7. Let's see what defense Oregon State comes out here. Back corner throw. I don't know if did he catch that?
I think he had that foot in, man. What a dive. Oh. Ooh.
He might have.
He might. That toe was close to the line there. I don't see any replay here.
Can they challenge? Looks like the coach might challenge the catch here.
He's on that flag. I think it's worth a shot. That last replay showed his foot a little close. And I don't know. That toe.
That toe might be out.
Foot. Questionable. And they gave him a stand, so they weren't for sure, but they didn't see enough to overturn the call.
That's wild. That looked like it might have been out. The toes definitely were over the line.
You know, every now and again, the human error, baby. Human error. Well, let's see what Mr. Bolden can do in the return game. 2 touchdowns on the season. Maybe he breaks one later on today. Not that one.
Got a handout here to Demir Collins for a 7-yard rush.
Really estimated by the backer. The back's
44, 22. Oregon State is down to Washington State.
We got a man wide open.
Yeah, I think he might have had a man open for sure on the right side, and then I think one popped open over on the left side, but they got the first down, so no arguments here.
No complaints.
I mean, an astronaut could have seen how wide open he was.
Another little drag route, got him 4. Tommy Spencer's been coming on pretty strong here at the end of the season, man. He's looking pretty good.
You might have found him another guy. Chicken finesse and the flexing into the ring. Oh, and a tip.
Good play by that defensive lineman. Tipping that pass. It was a wide open shot. He was open, but that defensive lineman putting that big paw up there and knocked it down.
3rd and 6 on the road. Fulham, Washington. See if he can get a first down here, and he runs that route right there.
Oh my goodness, Tommy Spencer, man.
I don't know which tight end is better. Is it Campbell for Tennessee or is it Tommy Spencer?
I think he might have had him again. But he elects to do the check down there and get the 3 yards. I think Tommy was wide open there. Good spin move in the hole. Breaks the tackle and gets the first. Demir Collins. That's the end of the first, and Oregon State is down 7-0 to Washington State.
They're driving to put points on the board.
They're definitely in a good position to capitalize. Got the drag, and he's going to get – oh, no, he's not going to get the first down. He's close. He's 2nd in inches.
Maybe a little reach-out effort would have got it, but, I mean, hey, big catch, big drive, 2nd in inches, you want to work with that.
First and goal. Oregon State can capitalize, keep themselves tie this game up with Washington State. Pancake in the hole by the center or the guard, and Demir Collins walks in untouched. Touchdown, Oregon State. Demir's gonna have to give that whole offensive line a steak dinner after this.
After this season. Stevens takes a knee in the end zone, and they're all great unis.
Let's see what Washington State can do on their second drive of offense here.
Let's see what Ward got at QB. Transfer from Incarnated, Division I AA school.
Handoff to Samuel going nowhere. Dropped in the backfield for 1 yard loss.
Second and 11.
He sat down, but on the edge over there, and I think he should have went to the backfield. And Jared Samuel's going to get some space, and he's going to get a 9-yard gain on that. Now it's 3rd and 2. Everything's working right now for Washington State. Can Oregon State get a stop? Lots of space. 89. Davis shakes Goins. Oh, okay. Sean Davis. Thought he might have been gone there. Just need a little bit more wheels on the car, huh?
Okay. A lot of that wiggling room. The corner played that very well in terms of pursuit. Goodness gracious, what a throwing catch. Mr. Davis.
Samuel.
Right.
Oregon State defense looks weak right now. Looks like Washington State has figured it out. Unlike last week from Washington.
Washington State looking like a knife through butter right now.
I mean, they probably took some of that film from last week and seen where Washington was getting ahead and just, hey, this is exactly how we're going to respond. Some of the same stuff is open. No snow here. They are at home. Big. Oregon State respond.
Barnes.
Taking in one, they keep getting down in these short yardage situations and capitalizing.
I mean, there's the threat. The threat is the QB. QB can run and he can throw. HB can run. It's Army Swiss knife right here, man. It's not much you can do. Counter play off the side, and Samuel's gonna get the first 6-yard gain, and they're moving the ball. Oregon State can't stop a nosebleed right now. Good defensive hold there. Nothing open. Nothing open at all there, and incomplete pass, 2nd and goal here. Let's see if Washington State can get on the board. Great penetration by 20. My goodness, he came through there like a bullet train.
Great pursuit, great response, 3rd and goal. Oregon State can make a play. You would love to hold them by 3 or maybe even hold them to 9. And here he goes. Trips to the right with a single receiver out left. Oh, we almost had a big play from Oregon State defense.
Comment from the Twitter space. Is Revamped done with updates? We are not sure, Rack. Hopefully they're not. I know at one point they were talking about putting like the shooter sleeves in. I don't know how they're going to do that. But that was a while ago. So I don't know if there's any more updates coming to the game. Best way to find that out would be to go to the Discord. The College Football Revamp Discord. That's where they drop the That's where they drop the updates. Any news coming to the game, anything like that, anything pertaining to the game, any changes they're making. That's where you would find them. I think that's in Zero's description. Hand off to Demir again. Almost. That tackle looked a little bit dangerous. But he's okay. He gets up, and that is a 7-yard gain.
Sitting at 10-7, Oregon State on the drive. In response to Washington State's last drive. Great stop by the Oregon State defense.
Oh, he might get loose.
The big run. Ooh, another big run by Demarius Collins, 10-yard gain. I mean, every run he looks like he has that one more person to miss and one more step to break loose. He might get one today based on how this defense is playing.
Yeah, both defenses came out very lax. Eric passed through the middle lane.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Another error pass to the outside. He had two people open on both of those plays. Just really bad throws by Henderson there. Don't know what happened. He was elite. I think he was like 5 or 6. Now he's 5 of 8. Now 5 of 9. And a turnover on downs. And Washington State coming up big on defense there. There was a lot of pressure on that play though. Got to rush the timing of them routes, the throws. So Washington State's going to get the ball back. Let's see if Oregon State's defense can hold up. It's been Washington State bowls their back. Let's see if Oregon State can do the same. Six-yard reception by Patrick Barnes. Xavier Ward's 11 of 13, 118 yards and 1 TD. Looking like a stud. Got another reception by Patrick Barnes, going to get him the first down. Ward's going to take off running. He's going to get hit, and he breaks 2 tackles, but he's not getting loose. And Xavier Ward is only going to get 2 yards on that play, but it's 2nd and 8, so no harm, no foul. Get some yardage out of the play and keep it moving. Hand off to Samuel. My goodness, Samuel. Broken tackle in the backfield is going to get him the first break, Springer for the first down. Looks like the Cougars cannot be stopped right now. Good run stop right there by the Oregon State defense. Needed that. That momentum is swaying way too heavy in Washington State's favor. Already up 3. Another score here would put them in a real bad spot. Xavier Ward's going to draw back to pass here. He's got an out route.
Is that a pick?
No. Jermaine Stevens catches that pass on the sideline for 5 yards. I thought the same thing. Man, now a 3rd and 4.
With the naked eye, and it lied to you because I was like, surely Oregon State just came up with a big play.
They are 5 of 6 on 3rd down today. Let's see if they get this one. He's gonna get it. He catches it. Jermaine Stevens, the person that just made that miraculous play on the sideline, gets the first down for Washington State, and they still are marching. 1 minute left in the second quarter.
Mr. Ward is 14-16 for about 136 yards and a tub on the day. My goodness.
Ward.
Oh, my goodness. He's got the dot. Touchdown, Washington State.
Oh, that was a big-time NFL throw right there. Hash to other hash.
Opposite hash. Outside the numbers at that. I mean, and it was a deep ball away from the safety. What else can you ask for there?
Let's see if Oregon State can come up with something. Oh, he breaks it to the outside. He's getting loose. He's gotten loose. What an answer.
And that's how you respond if you're Oregon State. You needed something quick, something impactful, something to not lose momentum. This game, my guys, I think we're going to see a shootout.
We just might. That's a big time answer.
Wow.
Big
Now there is
time
still
play.
44 seconds left on the clock, and the way defense looks on Oregon State, we might see another big play for a touchdown here.
No defense being played on Oregon State side and a lot of offense on Washington State side. And we have us a game now, 14-17. Another out route that's caught. He gets his toes down inbounds.
And he gets out of bounds.
What a miraculous catch. Hey, 16 of 18. My goodness, what a half.
Did he jump off sides?
He's got to play in the flats. No, he's still on sides. We got a 10-yard reception, and they're going to hurry it up right here. Xavier Ward's to the line again, got the single back behind him. False start on the offense. Not at home, guys. Not at home. We got to do better. That's a huge play, breaking the momentum. Got a man, Sean Davis, first down. Washington State still does have a timeout, so they can get points up on the board if they get to the line and get another big play like that.
Ward drops back again, hits the man in the flag, Stevens.
They're going to have to call that timeout. I think they're going to cut. No, they're going to run this hurry up.
I'm trying to get a playoff, which I don't see too much of a bad idea here.
Got a man wide open. If he can get the first.
He got the first. They're calling the timeout.
They call the timeout now.
They shoot.
I'm not sure
this field goal. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't think he's got this in. But maybe he got the leg for it. Let's see.
We would have rather seen that timeout happen on that first pass to Stevens and then maybe get 2 shots in the end zone. And it looks like he doesn't have it. And it looks like we got a return here. And now we're going in the half. Wow. An incredible first half, huh?
Yeah. Fireworks on both sides.
Yeah, me and him said at the same time, fireworks. And we're going to see how the half starts off. Another fireworks, or do we have solid defense this half?
It might be another one.
Like
he's gotten loose. He's at half field. That's a good return, though.
Great return to start a second half.
Can Oregon State's offense produce anything, though? That's the problem here. Not much going on that side of the ball.
Wow, we just don't know what we're doing with the ball at all, huh?
Error throws. We got 2 wide open people. No one is even. The ball's not even put on their person. Washington State 260. Oregon State 93 yards. Demir Collins with another run, 7 yards, 3rd and 3 here. Let's see if Oregon State can get it. They haven't been good on 3rd downs, I don't think, today. Well, they're 50%. So a coin flip here. Demir's going to get it, though. Get that 7 yards. Keep them chains moving. 1st down, Oregon State. A score would be huge here. Backside screen here, gonna get stopped.
Mr. Collins got lit up like a candle vigil. Boom.
Got another 1st down, Demir Collins. Like I said, man, he's putting in work. He's gonna have to owe that. He's gonna owe that offensive line a bunch of steak dinners at the end of the season, or even after this game. Oh my gosh, error throw. Could have been interception, but Mocha decides he just wants to bat the ball. He don't want the stats.
Man, that's a stat, but you want the bigger stat, right?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, if that was me, I would have took that to the cribbo.
Probably so. Newell, Isaiah Newell with the carry.
7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Oregon State's run game looking pretty good. That pass game right now has been really inconsistent today. QB design run is going to get him 6 and the first.
Gain of 6 yards. First down.
He had his man open in the flat, but just decided for the drag and another error throw by Jalen Henderson. Hand off to Demir. My gosh, the hold on that. 1st and goal.
That's a gain of 12 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Oregon State. Looking good on that run. That pass, not so much.
The extra point.
Oh,
Maybe it's one of those
Butterfinger.
games, again, the better option is turning around, hand it to the guy behind you.
Yeah. Comments from the Twitter space. Oh, Butterfingers. I think they done. I haven't seen nothing. This is for the revamp updates. And then Rack said, I seen a kid drop a high school mod for a revamp. I'm trying to get that. New high school stadiums and everything built on there. What the fuck? Dan? Washington State is 1-8. They are, but they're playing like they're 8-1 right now.
Stevens, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Playing like they're 8-1 right now, Rack. Hand off to Samuel. Oh, my Lord. Gerald Samuel gets the boom laid to him.
That'll make it 3rd and 13.
He might be missing his shoe and his mouthpiece after that. Oregon State's defense is starting to bow up. Can Xavier Ward make a play here? 6 or 7 on 3rd down. He's in the pocket. Got the pass off. Robertson. 1st down. Kelly Robertson. What a dime. He hurdles.
Ooh.
He hurdles into a man and gets 5 yards.
Takes 5 yards, but takes the WWE SummerSlam for sure.
What defense is Oregon State in? Xavier Ward's going to take off here. Oh, he shook one man of his shoes, and he's going to get a 13-yard gain on this play. Shook one man completely down to his shoes and socks. Man turned into a stick in the mud. We have Sam Smith for the first time checking in, and he gets his first carry for a 3-yard gain. Read option here again. And my goodness, Jared Samuel is going to have him a field day, I guess. He's only 12 of 47, averaging 3.9 a carry, but, I mean, some of these are some key runs he's getting. Might not look impressive on the stat sheet right now, but these runs, these key runs, they're doing wonders for his draft stock, you got to believe. Sam Smith hitting the backfield. Oregon State decided, hey, today is the day, and we're going to lay that smack down on all who portray on our grounds of running. They are running them over. Jared Samuel with a 3-yard rush. Good tackle by the D tackle on the chase down the pursuit.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Got some people out in the flat, and that's a first down. Brandon Morgan. Man, Xavier Ward is having himself a great game today.
And by the looks of it, he's a guy who wants the ball in his hands late in the game. So maybe if he holds it, God, never died. He holds it just long enough for us going into the fourth quarter. He gets a last second chance to get a game winner, pulling off the upset.
All I know right now is all these passes are on money, on the line, in the right spots, with the right amount of touch. Oh!
Oh, and he almost gave one away. The defense is starting to catch his tendencies here. Now, he did have somebody underneath he could have tried, but, I mean, I guess he wanted the home run ball maybe. You know, it's one of those things where you're in rhythm. Sometimes you get a little greedy there.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. See what they got on this 3rd and 2.
He's going to pull it down the run, and the linebacker is going to lead him in the hole. You do not want your quarterback taking them types of hits.
My goodness. And he came off that route so effortlessly. So great play by that linebacker there.
We're headed to the fourth quarter in a shootout. Like Zoo said, it's a barn burner. They are going for this. They said, screw the field goal. We getting a tutty. Are they playing with house money, though?
With the quarterback with those type of legs?
Jared Samuel!
I mean, the money ball in the window. He probably could have scored off that alone. He drops it. Backbreaker there for Washington State.
The one time they need him to catch it, he drops it. Now Oregon State's going to be on the drive here. Let's see what they can do. They just need points. If they can get some points out of this, specifically a touchdown would be they'd be playing with house money and probably win the game. But a field goal would also be good because it would just keep them from losing. At least they would be tied if they scored a touchdown. So let's see what happens here. Strictly staying on the ground right now. Jameer Collins.
First down.
Oh, almost a very costly mistake by Jalen Henderson as he almost throws a pick there. Beautifully read by the cornerback.
2nd and 10. See if Washington State can complete off the upset. 3rd and 4.
Another handoff to Jameer Collins. Having a good day, averaging 6.5 yards. And carry. He's going to come out the game for this play. Back to Tommy Spencer. He puts it on the ground!
He put it on the ground!
Tommy Spencer puts it on the ground, having himself such a great day. He had the first and just could not hold on to it. Washington State working with some magic here. Can they pull off the upset?
Let's see. They do need
Samuel
points.
for a 1 yard gain.
We do need points here.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
I can just suspect everything is possibly 4 down territory from here.
That's what I would do. They're at half field. Oh my
Ward.
goodness, bro.
Look at Ward ability. Look at Ward. Look at Ward.
The elusive Xavier Ward.
All of missed the shoulder because that's what he's bringing. 18 first down.
Getting them a first down here. Hand off to Jared Samuel for 13 yards, and it looks like Washington State has got all the momentum and could possibly score here on this drive.
For all my 90s babies, it sounds like that train from Major Payne. Chugga, 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 toot, toot.
Oh, a missed tackle in the backfield is going to get Sam Smith a first down.
My goodness.
And this offense cannot be stopped.
I mean, unless they stop themselves like that drop on that last drive, they're just walking through, knife through multiple.
You gotta wonder how Washington State is 1-8 right now. Playing like Giant Slayers. Touchdown.
John Davis, I mean, have a day, young man. Have a freaking day. 23-21, 3 minutes, 42 seconds left. Now, Oregon State can't respond, so we're not going to concede the game. So, my goodness, I mean, if they get another stop here and they go down the field again, I just don't know what to tell you.
They're prone to give it up, though, because they're kicking to a dangerous man in Silas Bolden. Let's see what he can do with it. Nothing.
Not today.
Not today. Nothing going.
Not another. My goodness. And I mean, hey, these two teams are stuffing the stat sheet. I'll give you that.
Man, Washington State's just completely outpacing Oregon State, though.
They are, and they're rushing.
Shoelace.
Shoelace.
Shoelace tackled by the defensive end. Making plays when they count. Crowd's getting a little rowdy now. Hand off to Demir Collins, going to get him the first, man.
That's how you shut them up. That's how you get them quiet. Hey, the game is never out of hand, right? It's the mindset of every team.
Another handoff to Demir Collins.
And that young man's vision is just wonderful.
He's getting some good plays here, man. Do they give it to him for a third straight time? Yes, they do.
Yes, sir.
Putting that defensive end in a stressful spot, man. He's just sitting down there, and he's not reacting to that play.
Man, he's got to respect Henderson's feet.
Yeah.
Though it hasn't been like in all day, but a great breakup. I guess more so of a drop more than a breakup there by Memphis. It's just one of those things. You know, you got a quarterback that can run, even if it's not too great for the day. All you need is that one. You just never want to give up that 1-1.
Right. That contain costs more than them yardage right now, but you got to know when you're going to bend and not break. 3rd and 7 here. Washington State defense is coming up big. What does Oregon State do here? The pass game has not been there today. And they need 7 yards, and I don't think they're going to get it on the ground here.
You got to find that one.
The pressure from the DN that's been sitting down on the run breaks up the pass. What do we do here, Oregon State?
It's looking like we're going to 4-down territory here.
We are 2 minutes, 4th quarter. I guess he's looking for that perfect play here. Coach is trying to dial it up.
Coach has always got that one they love. Let's see if they find it.
Do you think this is the game if they don't get it?
With 2 minutes left in the game, possibly. I would say, with it being 21-24, they may still have a shot in response if they don't get this one, but it's going to be very tough if they don't.
He's throwing it deep. Collins has the catch.
That's how you make them play, young man. They said if anybody can be called on this game, it's going to be me. Wow.
That perfect coverage, but the coverage had to cover for too long. And Demir Collins got open, and then they handed to him on the ground. He's do it all today.
You gotta let him reap the fruit of his benefit, you know. He sowed a seed. He's been watering it all game. Now let him get the clickbait.
Oregon State looks like they're going to run the clock out. No, they're going to give the handoff to Demir. They're going to give the ball back to Washington State. Dangerous offense at home today because, my goodness, I don't think Washington State has been stopped but one time by Oregon State's defense.
And with 1:29 seconds left, I do believe that's a little too much time. And did we get a missed field goal? Oh, my goodness.
He shanked it.
And so now it's only a 3-point game. Oregon State has the lead, but Washington State has actually the advantage, I believe, with time and with home field advantage. I mean, goodness gracious.
Bro.
And I mean, those numbers say it all right there, boys.
Woo, that's a barn burner.
We got something going.
What Xavier Ward gonna do here? He pulls it down the run.
Use them legs. Yes,
got 3 yards. They got all their timeouts. They just got to work with magic. Can they pull off the upset? Nobody to guard the. Oh my goodness, Xavier!
And you can't.
My goodness, Xavier!
The advantage, man.
Make him miss then.
If you sit in the zone, he's gonna dot it. But if you play man, he has the option to take off. And it's just,
What do you do here? Spy? I think you have to spy him.
Do your best to spy.
Come back route. Oh, he drops it.
Oh,
he drops the pass. Xavier Ward's trying to make a game. He's trying to make the upset, and his teammates ain't coming with him. He's trying to carry him on his back. 2nd and 10 here, 52 seconds left. Gonna take it down and run, trip over his offensive lineman. They gotta call a timeout.
3rd and 11. Now let's not see an immaculate performance be crumbled on the last drive, right?
Hopefully not. Been moving the ball all day. Been moving it all day. You got 2 timeouts left. Make that play. He's spying the QB. Oh, comes back, makes the catch. Brandon Morgan, first down. We're driving, 41 seconds left. Called their timeout. They got 1 left.
Wow, was he the guy who had the drop to come back and make that catch? Ooh.
Got a man in the flats. I think this is a hurry up here. I definitely think this is a hurry. And it is. We got 29 seconds left. They still got 1 timeout. They're going to spike it. Man, this next play, man, got to be a dial up.
And you got to believe Xavier Ward's has his legs as an option here. Maybe look at something quick. If it's not there, take off. It's just wow. It's wow. He does have Samuels with him. He could do a run here. And it's 4 down territory regardless.
He's got the out route, man. He's got the out route. Oh, he's in open space. Oh, he runs out of bounds. I think he could have got to the end zone.
Oh, we got us something to talk about, boys. Hey, this is how we're going to end the weekend. Who knows?
My goodness, this game it's going down to the wire.
And never forget, they do have a shot. If they don't get 7 here, they can always take
Xavier Ward with his legs! First down! Oh, he's first and goal!
Do they use a timeout?
Oh, no, what are they doing? Oh, Oregon State's defense is not set. It's a blitz. He throws it to the end zone. Very dangerous throw. 2nd and goal. 9 seconds left.
You gotta take a shot here. Again, the legs are in play. What do you do if you're Oregon State? Washington State, what do you draw up? Oh, it's so tight.
Xavier Ward, are you gonna pull off the upset and slay the Giant? Are we going, or is it going down? Let's see. He's got it in the pocket end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! Oh, touchdown! Washington State back of the end zone.
Now, does he get a chance in college? Because that's another close one. That's another close one. I guess not. Wow. Now 6 seconds left. Now this is all on Silas Bolton here on this return. If they give him a deep hit, can he come back and give us a return to remember? He's close to the sideline at this spot. What do you do?
Oh my goodness. Silas can't do anything. What do you have here, Oregon State? It's not looking good. The Giant Slayer, the Giant is almost slayed.
What do you even draw up? Hail Mary doesn't work this far back. I don't even know if you have a play quick enough here. You're hoping someone sleep on defense. They got two safeties deep.
2 safeties high. Can only throw it up. Silas, interception, and that's the game.
And that is how you put an exclamation point on the game. The 2 turnovers by Oregon State to Washington State, 0 interception to end the game. Wow. And I thought Mr. Bolden had a chance. He just didn't get a chance to jump up there. Wow. 4-4 Bulldog. Wow, what a game. What a game.
What a game and what an upset. The Giant has been slayed. And Xavier Ward. Xavier Ward.
He's 8-1 Oregon State. Who would have thought?
Xavier Ward, man. What a game.
I mean, a magician of sorts, if you will. And that's all she wrote.
My goodness.
What a barn burner. The upset of the year.
Some bullshit.
Wow. What did we just witness?
NCAA did not want me to win that game in any form or fashion because they would not let me throw the ball. QB missing fucking everything. And I couldn't stop these folks at all.
Hey, can we talk about it? Because that's exactly how I felt my last game. Can we talk about it?
But yours makes sense because
I don't know.
Still with 2 backups.
Yeah, no, I'm dealing with 2 backups. I'm dealing with 2
Let them know,
backups.
Nick. Huh?
I'm dealing with 2 backups, but still, can we talk about it? Because I think that's crazy that we got to play perfect. I said this already. The QB didn't miss, 4 throws on the other side. We can't, and I literally could not stop them on defense. I couldn't. I ran man. I ran zone blitz, man blitz, everything. Could not get off a block, could not break up a pass, and I only did it when I needed it, and still kept me in the game, but it's not giving me a chance to win.
It's like a certain kind of them.
Rack, I just think it's some bullshit.
But I couldn't do anything in that last game. And that's
It
why I
is
was
what
saying,
it
like,
is.
I could run it, but like, then they started blitzing the gap. What do you want me to do? My QB can't throw. It's tough. It's a tough loss,
Yeah.
fam. Believe me. Josh is good though,
I don't-
because
no, I
Josh
don't be
has those
trying to
people that
cheese
can
it,
run.
though.
Well, Josh has those people that can run by the cornerbacks. So
I'll be trying to play normal because I can cheese this shit and win every game. But like, that's some bullshit.
well, I can't cheese the game and win every game. So I'm just saying, I'm in a dogfight every game. So if you wanna see some entertaining football being played on NCAA, watch me, cause it's gonna be a dogfight. Unless I just get blown the fuck out. Prone to happening. But that was a hell of a game.
All right, Chad. That'll do it for this stream. Appreciate everybody that came through and rock with me. If you're still here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Any of y'all got anything?
And man, again, like you said, like and subscribe. Hope you guys are enjoying the commentary that goes along with these games. The stream seems to be doing wonderful. The chat is always active. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Show love, show love, show love.
The Willow Downs, you got anything?
Man, shout out to those last two games. Really hard games to play, bro. Because I'm telling you, like when I tell you the sliders are against us, they are motherfucking against us. Like, bro, I felt like I could do nothing in that last game, and I feel like Zero was thinking the same thing. On
I couldn't
offense.
throw, bro. So I was just running, and it's just like I just gave him too much time because I wasn't stopping shit. But I mean, you gotta look at my team in general. My team isn't that good. I got a 78 defense.
Yeah.
So I mean, it ain't shocking that this shit is happening, but it's just like it's a shock to me because I don't get beat like that. But it is what it is.
Yeah. But shout out to Zero for, man. These games starting to get good. I enjoy the commentary we're doing, like live commentary with our friends and the group of people who are interested in the series. So like, if y'all want to come through, we'll see if we eventually can't get you on to be a commentator. And shout out to J Will, Zoo, Todd, Zero for setting this up. And go check out my channel. It's in Zero's description. Check out J Will's, all the people's channels, and we're gonna keep rocking every Saturday, man. Come back for sure. And Friday, I don't know what we're doing, but I think we stream Friday, but this Friday we just didn't do it. So
yeah, I had to work, but I appreciate all y'all again, and pretty much, man, back next week.
One last thing,
we're back next week,
Zero.
Friday. Just chilling with the chat. Saturdays we do announcing, and that's how we're gonna rock out. We should be back next Friday, unless somebody's out of town. Then I probably just play single player Dynasty, or something like that. So, we'll go with that. Zoo, you got anything? I know you were saying something.
My bad. One last thing, man. If y'all don't mind, also adding in another channel in your rotation. Final Possession. Myself and Jay Will, we do a little podcast, and we do feature the Wilmer brothers when available. T Will be on the next show. We're probably gonna do a live broadcast during the draft. There, we'll discuss some commentary. We'll discuss these NBA playoffs and what some of this NFL offseason looks like coming up, and some college as well. So just please, if you want to, search up Final Possession on YouTube, and find us there. Like and subscribe.
All right, guys, that'll do it for me. Appreciate y'all as always, and I.
Hey, T. Will, I think this is what I'm.
What's up? What's up? J. Will. J. Will.
T. Will.
What's up?
I think I might need to do it. I might need to go to Mac school and literally just play bottom, like go to independent conference and play the topper schools.
Wait, what happened? What'd you say, Jay Will?
I'm not gonna lose no games. So what I may have to do is go to like a 1-star school, put me in the independent conference, and when off stream before we start, I just play all schools that's better than me. Cause I'm not gonna be in no games. This is the worst my team is gonna be. And you can ask T. Will. Correct, T. Will?
What, you talking about Tennessee?
You're not wrong.
You gotta think about it. My QB already ain't good. I recruited a QB. Just go look at it. Just go look at my recruiting class. Holiday gonna leave, but my running back gonna be a 99 speed, so you know I'm gonna increment that. Reese is gonna come back. He a true freshman. He a 97 speed. And Sharp, a 96 speed, 7 speed.
I mean, your stat, like your overall team stats are good though, and then you got speed. So like,
No, they're not. My defense is good.
bro, your overall team stat. What's your overall? I got the worst team for sure.
It's like an 86 or something, 84 or 2.
Like, I got the worst team for sure. It's not even close. But like, I don't know. Stop running fucking goals.
Bro,
One
all
goal a
That's
series.
general plays. I don't edit the plays.
Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, I could not fucking do anything in that game.
Yeah, my QB just wasn't it that game.
Like, and I switched in the other dude, but he was throwing good this game. But I guarantee next game he gonna be doing the same thing Josh Thomas was doing this game. It's a fucking shit show over here at Louisville right now at QB's position. Not
He
even
was
lie to
the
you.
rock and roll place for sure.
My QB ain't that good either, but like I'll be saving myself like sometimes though. Like I just couldn't get a stop. My defense ain't good. They ain't fast. They ain't good. And it just like I literally ran everything you could run. I was about to start nanoing this nigga, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. Cause I would have nanoed that nigga and it would have been 4th and 28 or some shit. But no, like I don't know. I probably should have just ran the timeout and scored, honestly.
Shit, that's what I was fucking trying to do. And it still didn't end very well. I was trying to run the timeout and score.
But like nah, like when you play like somebody like a running quarterback type shit, like and they doing all that shit, like bro, it's impossible to win. Cause like even when you got good coverage, they do that. They just run out the pocket and just get yardage anyway. So, and then we dropping picks and shit. I dropped 3 picks. My nigga. I dropped 3 picks. My nigga fumbled when I'm about to go fucking win the game.
Yeah, that was what killed him. The drop picks was definitely terrible. That fumble was it. That fumble ended it. I'm like, damn. Don't mess with you, cuz.
Nah, fuck that. I'm cheating from now on. I'm beating niggas by 80. Fuck that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. But nah, that shit whack.
Indeed, that shit was whack. I was
Bro,
sitting
y'all
there-
seen y'all seen the game I was just in.
Bro, you seen the game I was in. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I was feeling your pain.